Damn it, Scrubbin, you made me go and Google whether the Deep North had come out then. Like, I knew you was joking, but part of me was like, yeah, but what if he isn't? And I went and just Googled Valheim news, nothing. Shit. We're on it when it does, though. Satan, Scrubbin, Gwynblade, Eric, Azar, Alkarion, Salty, welcome to the stream. I was about to say, it's the Friday game, but this might be the last Friday we play this on, because Grounded feels like it's coming to an end, meaning Fridays will have another game in its place. A playthrough I'm getting increasingly nervous of. So before this becomes the main game, until we've finished it, which feels quite close itself actually, how are we? It's nice to see you. Look at that though, Alkarion. Gwynblade, my own flesh and blood, is only 2 streams. He's only on a 3-stream streak. Just a lack of care, you know what I mean?
Think about it for a minute.
Yeah, thinking about it for a minute. I don't have a minute's worth of proper thought in me. Trent, welcome to the stream as well, and good afternoon. Pacific Drive. Last week, we pushed in and we're discovering that these... I can't remember what the story was about. We discovered a bunch of murals, didn't we? And they kept shifting and changing, and we think we can learn more about the mass hallucination event, which apparently occurred in like the 70s or something, which is where most of the problem came from. So we're pushing through the mid-zone, and apparently a Dr. K, his lab, might have some information we need. But I don't know. So let's just get in and let's get on with it, shall we? If I remember as well, we absolutely gunned it towards the end of the last stream, towards a story area. And I think that's where we're firing it up today. Welcome to Pacific Drive. Trim, thank you for the bits. How is everyone today? Satan, how's the P word? Be honest. I need to be careful with this. Coffee. What was it Dobbs said the other day? High tide. Look at that, it's right at the very top. If I sneeze, it's going everywhere. Ooh. Strange not starting in the garage. Oh, look at the map. Where are we starting? Bottom right. Look at my arc energy as well. Okay, so this must be the facility where Dr. K was working. Is this music too loud? Let me know if it's too loud and I'll ignore you. Right, investigate the ruins of the Red Meadow Research Facility. Locate Dr. K's lab. What we like for car stuff. Slight damage to the windscreen. We're going back to the future. It does feel a bit like it's Scrubbin, right? But no, we're deep in a like a nuclear exclusion zone. I forgot we painted the car red. If I remember last week, we didn't have a single white. Got an armoured door now, though. Check it out. I'm interested in what this is. Are these all? Is it a caravan site, maybe? I don't know. We've got enough energy to walk back if we need to, but I suppose we'll just get on with it. I don't need to waste my lights, do I? It was most pleasing. Is that the new Friday meal instead of a chippy?
Yesterday, you up to your eyeballs in paperwork? Francis coated in chalk dust from the blackboards.
You mistaking my lab notes for trash pile and throwing away weeks of work?
Yeah, it'd be nice to see it again.
They bulldozed that facility to the ground. There's nothing left to reminisce about.
Is it me or was that really hard to listen to? It looks like a useless fire truck, it's perfect. It's essentially what it is. I'm driving around not really putting out a bunch of emergencies. I want to know what this place is though. The map's driving me wild. It's very wonderful and autumnal. Trim. Oh, there's also a problem in the bottom right corner. Oh, just loaded something in. Okay, we're having the lights on. It seems really stable here, as I said that. The second I said it, something exploded out of the floor. Yeah, there's an issue with the bit cut trim. Nobody's bits stay in the bottom of it. I think Augur and Fisty were having trouble yesterday. I'm enjoying the view though. Oh, here we go. That's just a normal Arda tower. Guess we'll see what we're up against when we come down the hill.
You don't regret all this?
From the very second I heard your voice coming through my speakers.
I mean, everything that happened here. Handing over Lynn. The way the project ended. It cost you Alan. You know, your career. The entire damn Olympic Peninsula. Which is still here.
So are you. You chose your urban legends over everything else.
And you wonder if I regret it?
Oh, I have no interest in regret. I want to know if you ever felt that leaving was a real option.
After everything I've seen and heard and felt here? No. Not a chance.
Then we have that in common.
It is right, Trim. I wonder if there's some... Maybe it's a quirk with the car or something that's making the radio go all fucked. But it gets really hard to hear it, doesn't it? Alright, let's carry on. This is Dispatch. No, it's Firewatch. We have to listen to somebody's romance story play out over the radio. It's a shame as well. I wouldn't have minded listening to that. Yeah, I assume, Trim, it's a quirk with the car that I need to look into fixing. We are in the mid-zone though, aren't we? So things are wonky. Including this yellowy bullshit. Go round it, maybe? I'm still not seeing what I'm supposed to be seeing. But it looks like there is a big wall, doesn't it? Do I take the dirt track or the straight road? The straight road has got this shit on it. There's something inside the wall. We're just going to gun it through the butt. Yeah, let's just gun it. Do I have a flat? Fucking hell, what have I just driven over? Almost like there's too much bass in it. Yeah, it seems to be only coming from one... Oh my... Fuck the zone. Do I have a repair kit? No. Yes. Got 2 dumpster pearls, but no repair kit. And I'm assuming I don't have the controls, the materials to make a sealing kit or whatever it is you need. Alright, we're going under the wall. It's a bit Stranger Things, isn't it? So the black squares on the map. Fucking hell, look at the size of this place. Morning. There's a broken arc device. Stranger Things is such a 90s aesthetic. It's got such a 90s vibe. I don't need the extra power though, do I? Tell you what, let's see if I can find the loot in the Arda Tower to the left so I can get my tyre replaced. The scum grow. Oh my god, there's a lot of it growing. Is it trapping me? Can I get round this one? Not really. What are you? Why, in video games, does the colour green make you feel safe? A beating heart. Do I know about a beating heart? It's been at least 2 months now and I'm the last member of our team left out here. I'm totally lost. I've no idea what day it is, where I am, where I should be headed, even which way's north. The roads seem to be changing and the barriers the government installed open and close with a mind of their own. I don't know if I'm ever going to get out. I've only been able to keep going thanks to magical piles of semi-organic junk that knit the van back together after whatever thing smashed it. Hello? Go on, tell me this thing's going to fix my tyre. Watched a great 90s film the other day. It was called E.T. It's underrated. What's it about? A robot. This thing's actually healing me. Oh, it's beautiful. Can it heal my tyre? Stupid piece of shit thing. Hang on. Before I go to the tower, let me just see that I can't already make a sealing kit. I can. Oh, never mind. Good. I am dying though. It's quite hostile in here. Alright, that's some good repairs. Maybe we'll just burn off to Dr. K then. Let's do it. We'll follow the exterior wall. That road. I assume once we get to Dr. K, I'll just be teleported back. You mean the one with Haley Joel Oswald, Eric? It's called Aye. If you think about it, Azar, this is a massive breakup game. I'm travelling all the way into the...
He hasn't left the bedroom.
I'm sorry you didn't know about his demotion. It wasn't my secret to tell.
It's fine. This is between him and me.
So Francis did get... Yeah, part of the... Something Francis... In trouble. Francis. And he's fallen out with the other two. I can't remember, it's been a week. A week's a long time in this place. Doug!
What did Alan tell you about his work? He was second in command of Dr. K's lab, after all.
Alan didn't discuss his work with me.
Alan's her
Not about
white
share mine
husband.
with him.
Wait, you were head of the whole stinking department. You must have known something about what their lab was doing.
If there was anything useful to be found, I'd have sussed it out already. Well, that's all I did after the accident. Try and fail to find any answers.
So her husband died in this lab. Dougie, welcome to the stream. Sorry, I was trying to listen to the story. It's become increasingly difficult to hear in the car. I think my radio's broken. Dougie, how's the holiday? You were on holiday, right? Hey, the armoured doors. Do I want armoured doors for my car? What are my doors like? That one's on about 60% health. Maybe I'll liberate one of these. That one. We'll swap it straight out for that. Which one was the good one? You're good though. Right, get off. Yeah, nice. Is this a door? Yeah, but that's fine. Don't just leave this here. I can smash it to pieces, can't I? I know, I'm scrapping a crafted item. Leave me alone. Give me that. Good. Right, I need some more pie, though, because I'm dying. Need some pie, Studler. Right, I'm just healing. Dougie, good morning. The car is making me think of the Holiday Road song from Vacation. What's it happened to the film? I hope that's a positive review. There's some arc energy there, but I don't want to take too much arc energy because it destabilises the zone, right? And I'll just end up getting shit on while I'm trying to listen to whatever. Oh, long haul achievement. Drive an exceptional distance. Congratulations, mate. That means, if I've got that achievement, I might as well go back to my summer car and get the 1,000 kilometres achievement, right? All in favour? Press 7. Fucking hell, that wouldn't be bad. Imagine we go back just driving round in circles all day. Oh, the Chevy Chase film. Oh, I've never just heard it called Vacation. The Beverly D'Angelo's family grew up near here. Huh. Yeah, I do know what you mean. The old, do you know what it reminds me of? In a similar vein, it reminds me of Harry and the Hendersons for some reason.
Dr. K's lab has got to be here somewhere.
The Arctic Case Lab, did she just say? Is that one of them healing things? It is. You found your calling, a lemon. Did you know you can swallow lemons? Oh. Have I just had another flat? My fucking word, what is this? Aqua, good afternoon. Why is my tyres just constantly... No, they aren't. No, they aren't flat. What's up with it? It's loose. Okay, I need a mechanics kit. I might actually have a mechanics kit on me, do I? No? Hello? Mechanics kit? Losing health again. Mechanics kit. Make one. I don't know if I'm being a little bit too hasty fixing all these problems. Perfect. This game is just jalopy. Right, look at the car though. I've managed to limp all the way to the story quest and the car's in perfect, never mind, I've just crashed it. Fuck. So far, accurate, can't complain. Alright, we're going in. Apparently Dr. K's office is through here. Please be in shelter.
Dr. K's access records were coded to the lab that used to be here.
I'm feeling less optimistic by the second. Not a scoured, this place clean.
Something's here. We just can't see it.
Oh, following a hunch. Not your usual MO, Oppie.
No, but being suspicious of Arda is.
Something's here that we can't see. Has it got a jump scare? It's not, is it? This game doesn't deal in jump scares. This is a very Gordon Freeman area, yeah. There's no clear exit anywhere. Not left. It's really quiet. This would be a good place to sit and repair the car, but I repaired it in the outside. That'll need some tuna. There we go. No, that's not an exit either. Or is it? Can I crouch under there? I don't want to leave the car. Not that I'm attracted to the car in any way, not that I've succumbed to its charms. Watch out for head crabs. Do you know what? If only I had Gordon Freeman's trusty main weapon, Aqua. You could claim this game is inspired by Half-Life, but name a game that is in 2025. That's the whole basis of the game, apparently, Alcario. Tell me that's not a real term, though. And it's just an internet term. Okay, it's a dead end this way. Yeah, the whole purpose of the whole idea of the game is that the car is some kind of supernatural being. That has picked me as its, like, jockey? Is that a right word to say it? Is that a right word to say for this? But whatever its purpose is, we don't know. Maybe it is this way. Oh, there's a hole in the wall, look. I was right the first time. Follow the access tool.
Whoa, driver, hang on. Where are you going?
I don't know.
That should have been the end of the facility.
According to the blueprints, anyway.
Sapio, what's that? Attracted to humans? What a weirdo. It's 2025, Aqua. Get with the program. I'm nervous in here. I don't like the rhythm. It's too quiet. Follow the light, I suppose. It's how white women say they don't want to date dumb people. Claim you're not human. All the best people have been dehumanizing people they don't like. I have r/sex with nobody. What?
Security protocol activated. Scan artist security credentials immediately.
Well. After all these years, an artist still has something to hide. We're definitely onto something now.
Driver, anything you find down there, scan and transmit it back to us. We'll work on disengaging the security protocol.
Okay, things have picked up a little bit. Scan research platforms for scannable lab data. Damn, look at this though. Oh, I've just got that like mystery sense that I've not had for a while. You know what this game makes me? What game this makes me keep thinking of? Gwynplaine. There's a certain bit of control about it, in more ways than one. Not least because apparently the car is like some mystical object that has some interdimensional power that we don't understand. Let's turn the lights off. Give the car a rest for a bit, because currently I'm not on a lot of power. What is that? It's in an area that looks like an observatory, right? Kenki, welcome to the stream. Oh god, okay, never mind. I thought for a second there was a Pacific Drive viewer on Twitch, American Mention. Yeah, but even the plot seems like it's a bit kind of piecing together some... Because there's also the blend of like interdimensional and corporation thing, right? But yeah, it even looks like it, you're right. What's all this? It's all old stuff though, look, the computer technology's quite behind. Arda Phenomenon Report. Property of Arda, highly class...
Here's something. This thing in the deep zone, they called it the Well.
Oh, fantastic. Tobias, run those reports through the decryptor and see what you can find.
The box got to Kenki. No, we're not. Actually, it's not. I'll consider it if you type the word sausage. We know about plasma generators, don't we? Alcarion, not you. They should do a crossover and cheapen both. Yeah, they should put some control skins in Pacific Drive. Right, we'll drive over to the next area. I guess we'll just keep scanning from light to light. I don't like that the bots are active in single-player games, that seems... Can I charge the car like this? I can't, right? So I've got my electric thing. But these are very rarely hostile enough to charge. Then you and this prick could both use skins and be unique together. Okay, it damages the car though, so I'm going to be a little bit hesitant. This is cool imagery though. I really thought we'd found a fucking Pacific Drive fan on Twitch for a second there. But rare Pokemon. That's a door that leads to I don't know what. Or experimental data.
Oh, you'll like this, Tobias. Your remnant origin story, if you will.
Let me guess. You're about to ruin a good urban legend with a bunch of science.
Fine, I'll read this one myself. Nice work, driver. We'll review these and summarize our findings after.
Do you need more? I can get you more. Let's go get more. Is the radio working here? I don't know. I'm in the mid-zone at the moment, Aqua, so it's hard to tell, but we're just gathering data from whatever this experiment is to try and work out why I'm emotionally attached to a car. We was just saying exactly the same thing since how much this feels like Control. More in... especially because this car is an object of power. Oh, he was there, I see. Thought you'd made the connection as well. I was mind blown.
These lab notes are complete gibberish.
What about these diagrams, though? It looks like he was trying to convey something.
You can admire the doctor's newfound art skills all you want. You won't find anything useful in them.
Do we approach the bullshit in the middle? You named the car. If it was an option to name the car, it would be called Beppe, probably. If I was to give it to you lot to decide. Okay, we are charging. Do I risk damage to the car just to charge for a minute? This thing attracts electric. Where is it? Is it this thing? No, that's radio aerial. Look, watch. Go on. Now. Go on. What the fuck was that? Plasma charger. Car's throwing something. That's the second time it feels like I've had something thrown at me today. Ow. That hit me, didn't it, and not the car. What's a plasma charger? Something's throwing stuff at me. What if a modified cattle prod could be used to a more humane use? What if it could help motivate an exhausted car instead of a hesitant heifer? Point this at your battery to reinvent. I mean, I'll take a plasma charger while I'm busy trying to repair the car. Is this some kind of, like, benevolent force that's helping me? You all saw that, right? It just, like, flew out of the sky. You can tell I've never had one before. Whoa, look at that! Is this one of them situations where the developers are watching the stream and they're giving me exactly what I need? It's not domestic violence. There's another one here. Oh, water. I didn't see that. I feel kind of disrespectful having the car in here. Tell you what though, that plasma charger thing's the tits. I wonder if I can make them now. Right, we'll walk to this one. Is there a path? Pipe tracks. These pipe tracks. Bane of my life at one point in a farmer job. In here? Maybe get across. My aunt gave it to me in Christmas of '95. Hey, have we established when this game's set? Kenku would know.
This is a decrypted record of the accident. Poppy, are you sure you want to hear this? It's got details about Alan's final moments.
It's been over 30 years. I'm past ready. Go on, driver. Keep snooping and see what else you can find.
So she's getting to learn about the accident that I'm assuming blew this place up and killed her husband, but no. 1995 was so 90s. It had the aesthetic. Best year? Just because it was the last good one, it doesn't mean it was the best. There's another one. Beaming it up.
Alan's lab notes. Maybe my late husband sent us something useful from the grave after all.
And you're all clear.
Give us a moment. We'll let you know what we found in all this data. You can make your way back to the auto shop after you're done scouring the place. And driver,
Yes?
thank you.
She has got a hat. Drive to the stabilised act. So I can go home now. So she's got whatever data she needed. I feel like I'm getting close to the end zone though. What's the zone in the middle called? Not the middle. The dumb thing is you would expect the deeper you go into an area, the middle would be the serious one, right? The like end game thing. So the mid zone in my mind is the destination, but the mid zone is the zone between the outer zone and the interesting zone. I'm so confused. 2016 was pretty good, oh yeah. Globally, everybody had a load of fun in 2016. What a peaceful year. Yeah, the end zone. Right, before I leave, is there any way to climb up that thing? Because it did look like there was a staircase attached to that side of it. Are we going up it if we have the option? Also, that's not... Pretty clear waypoints. Remove waypoint X. Rest in peace, Harambe. You destabilised the timeline. Right, let me just have a look at this staircase. I want to go up if I can. I'm not ready to go home. So the staircase attaches to the shin bone and nothing else. Shit. Was America great again now? What post, Harambe? That was a cool area. Apparently we've learned a lot, but they're not telling me what we've learned. I don't know what that thing in the middle was, but let's get out of here and head to the next area, I suppose. I have way more than enough arc energy, right? I'm nearly full, which is rare. Mid-zone's tippers, though. There's our exit. Long way down this road now. I should just gun it through this tricky bit. Harambe is people on the internet are weird. I think politics is that now. At least it was nice when it was an innocent animal that we were all upset about. It's the last time the internet agreed on something. Steel bumper. I don't think any of my bumpers are damaged enough to need a replacement, right? Tree candy? What's tree candy? It's cold but juicy, says off his notes. It's a description that's both profoundly uncomfortable and yet utterly impossible to unhear. Tree candy. I actually don't have any gears. Okay, I need to get out of here, the zone's gonna fuck me. Let's go home. What's the kid up to now? What, the kid that went in the cage? I'm glad you're down with the kids. Can you explain this success? Do you know what? I watched a video yesterday of apparently a WNBA game, I think. No, it might not have been the WNBA, but somewhere in Australia there was a women's game that they gave a load of, you might have seen it yourselves, a load of like 10-year-olds tickets to go and watch it. And every time somebody scored, you could tell there was kids in the crowd because of the reaction, and it was obviously very high-pitched. And apparently one team got close to 67 points. And the sheer jubilation in the crowd of all these kids doing whatever the hand gesture is and dancing around. It's meaningless existing in a light-hearted fashion. I can't be angry at it. I know we're supposed to like farm credit by being sneering, but whatever it means, they clearly enjoy themselves, right? Go seek it out. I beseech you not to smile. Not beseech, I challenge you, I should say. Yeah, that E thing's just the same thing, right? Aqua for a different generation. It's fine, Eric, you can be interesting without mocking children. We got you. So, okay, so I've managed to get out. It is Siddles, yeah. You know when you were like 12? Not 12, when you were like age 12, and you desperately wanted to make sure that nobody thought you were a child, and you were grown up now, and you wanted to represent it. So everything kids did, you turned your nose up and you snarled and you sneered at it, right? I think stuff like this highlights that some people have never grown out of that desire. And I know Eric's being ironic with it here, but it's quite telling, right? I think we're all guilty to a degree. I'm going even deeper, by the way. I wonder if I can get to a point where I can cross into the end zone, whatever it's called. Yeah, it's from a rap song, isn't it, Paul? Yeah, but it's less how it. I think it's one of them scenarios where it's less the origin of it and more how the connection became so popular. Right? The phrase originates from a 2024 drill rap song. Oh my god, am I in there? Alright, let's just get out. Document 1 data. Yes?
Jackpot. We've got a lead on what you're heading toward in the deep zone. Tobias, give us the rundown about the well.
Arda classified it as a hotspot of ultra-high energy gamma radiation. Its eruptions were spontaneous, and ultimately Arda made no conclusion about what caused it, when it would blow, or how destructive it would be. Arda, of course, wanted to control this bottomless well of energy. So they brought in Dr. K and Allen to research activation and containment. They discovered a way to reliably trigger the well, and that was the remnants.
And that's what the remnants have been leading people towards. The well.
Well. So I'm being driven towards the well by the car.
This second report's a good one. Ready to hear where the remnants came from?
I want to hear it all.
The remnants were created in Dr. K's lab. They aimed to create a trigger for activating the well by fusing objects with a carefully calibrated limb wave, the ones that share a resonant frequency would...
Yeah, just get to the good stuff.
You know, you'd be a much better ghost hunter if it weren't for that unfortunate attention span. Reading this makes it obvious how the remnants ended up in the wild.
Wait, what? How?
The gamma ray surge that caused the mass hallucination event. That energy irradiated everything within a 10-mile radius. Objects with the right characteristics absorbed that energy and became the remnants people found out in the zone.
Wow. Francis would get a kick out of that one. I'll tell him later.
I'm gonna go scan whatever this is, by the way. Moldy balloon.
I've reviewed Dr. K's lab notes. Now we know what he was doing in that lab after the accident. Spinning in circles for years.
His injuries were real. Dr. K's radiation exposure should have been fatal.
And the minute he could stand on his feet again, Otta shuttled him right back to his lab and bid the monkey to dance.
They allowed him to carry on in the hopes that he would reproduce anything useful. He worked for 2 whole years before they quietly retired him from his post.
Sorry we scrambled your brain to get your pension by.
Rule. Alright. Let's commit. Bye. We'll listen to these when we get home. Okay, zone is opened. Exit is opened. Zone closing in. Follow this road. Car's in good nick, so if it all goes to shit, I should be able to survive a little time in the red zone. The yellow zone is approaching fast. Nope. Oh, yep, good dodge, good dodge. Is that someone people would be surprised you'd not heard of without thinking through how the world works? What, the rapper? I'm assuming none of us have heard of it, right? I think we all are proud of not knowing popular culture, but as you say yourself, if you're proud of not knowing pop culture icons, you've completely missed what's happened in the last 10 years. Right? Go! There's our exit. Okay, the red, I might actually get caught in the red a little bit here, but we can repair if need be. No, fuck, I turned too early. I'm actually going to get... Nah, I don't white. Not right at the end of this fucking mission. Oh no! Oh no! Who put that there? Please get through this. The red zone's coming. Go! Fucking go! Please no hills, please no cliffs, please no topographical fucking problems. A red chat! No! Sorry, we're nearly there. Just be calm, just be calm. Don't hit any more parked cars. Don't hit any trees. Don't hit any fences. Just get in and get out. Return to the auto shop after recovering data for Ada. 789. There's a card game all about it. Bust my
Now
tongue.
go into the deep zone, easy peasy.
Except for the issue of the old wall.
Right, yeah. That. You got some genius idea up your sleeve, huh?
Is that how you think it works? That scientists conjure up genius at will?
Well, yeah. Do you?
Well, in this case, I do. But don't expect it to work like that every time. Driver, the quarantine checkpoints will be the best way through the old wall, but they're death traps in their own right. But I designed something to help. Check out the blueprints I sent over.
Prepare to cross into the deep zone. Lovely. We made it without wiping though, and the car didn't fall to bits entirely. It's funny though because I've seen a meme the other day of a McDonald's worker with a thing like having existential dread at the thought of having to call out 6-7 But then not more than 2 months ago, I remember sitting at McDonald's at 2 AM after a gig hearing the guy shout out order 417, 418, and all of us were just like, fuck. Yeah, and people, like, you see it now. I think there's a desire to separate yourself based on ironic use of these things. But nobody uses them unironically. Like, the ironic use and the non-ironic use are identical. You're not different just because you're doing it ironically, right? Or you think you're doing it ironically. I was aware of the meme because I looked it up before the kids brought it home. So the kids, you've ended up with it as well in the house. You've got facts. Tardigrade count out of control. We're well past 500 TPM tardigrades per mile. They're self-aware, they've created a society, we can't contain them. They've not yet, but you preempted it. What platform do people see memes on mostly? That's a good question. I suppose if you're still on Facebook, yeah. Right, I've been sent. Didn't she say she'd sent me a? Oh, she did. Oh, she sent me a limb shield. What's a limb shield?
The old anomalies took up residence in the crossing points. It's not enough to have a shield. The shield itself needs to be shielded.
The energy drain on that shield is massive. It won't last you more than 5 seconds.
Yes, and?
You'll need to recharge on the go, but the Deep Zone's grid is completely dark.
You know, what if we could reroute our power into the Deep Zone? But we'd need to jumpstart the network somehow.
That car is basically the world's most overpowered electromagnet on wheels. The driver induces a current, then you open the electrical floodgates.
They'd have to induce the current the entire way through the old wall while making the crossing and maintaining speed.
I don't know what to tell you. If you don't believe the driver and that car's got what it takes by now, then go back to hunting ghosts. We've got a job to do here.
This could work. Are you in, Francis?
I don't know.
Look, we have a real chance of losing everything at the old wall. I'd like to not fail this far along.
How can we know this will work?
We don't. That's how science works. We form a theory, and we test it, and we fail, and fail, and fail, and only sometimes do we succeed.
Come on, Francis. Please?
I die if they fail.
Fine. I'll do it.
All right. The team is assembled.
Driver, get on with building that limb shield. We'll work on spinning up the power grid in the meantime.
Roger that. Sure, the battery cost for this protective device is significant, but in retrospect, it was so obvious the projection and the suspension of semi-magnetised plasma ions in a rapidly oscillating spine-off field would provide a substantial physical safeguard. Limb shield. Let's build that now. It's great. Get 18 cards in a wallet, can be played in hand solo, and the art is great. Saw people talking about the 6-7 meme on Facebook, so I looked it up and found the details on Reddit. Adam, welcome to the stream. How's things? Good afternoon. Or morning. Are these memes being passed around and posted by people you know, or are you being preempted with content of people? Facebook's not a social network anymore, is it? It's social media now. From the algorithm, yeah. Tons of ads make some sense at least. This stuff is creepier. Yeah, because it's almost like what's the benefit of it, right? Okay, well, I've apparently discovered quite a lot of stuff. Coincidence or is it an attempt to control the ability? What else did I unlock? Add phenomena reports. We got loads of them, didn't we? They're all done. It's always been there for some reason. Blown out, burned out, leaking. We know all about these. Are these the things that I wanted to listen to? SRR meetings. I'll look at this after. In-hand card games, Palm Island and Palm Lab. Cute. It's a social advertiser, yeah. It's rare seeing one of your mates actually post something. Kind of blew my mind when I realised there's a difference between social media and social networking, right? I don't know where Twitch falls, it seems to fall in between the two, but Discord, for example, is social networking, right? And that doesn't seem as hostile or predatory. It depends what Discord you're in. Ooh, I've just thought while I'm milking the friendly dumpster for all it's worth. Dogs sticker. Dogs sticker. Press 1 to put what looks like a retriever and some kind of spaniel on the car for the Rough Riders. Is there stickers somewhere? A sticker? Astropunk helmet sticker. Is it in here somewhere? No. Dog sticker. Have I still got it on my person and I didn't actually put it in the... Yeah, I need to stick it in here. Go in there. Bang. Right, how do I do it? Is it stickers? Dogs. Go on then. Install. Bang. Game crashed? Oh, fuck. No, there we go. So where's that? On the back, maybe? Thoughts? Then you follow a page and it buggers off. Is that how it works? I wonder if it's just mates not posting on Facebook or it's just not showing them. I guess you're not likely to keep clicking a mate's post because it probably makes one a day, right? Alright, let's put some fuel in the car. But I'm going to use my dumpster pearls. For some reason it's incredibly satisfying. Where's my box? I've got the special box that you can transfer shite from out of the back. There we go. Put all that in there, bang. Anything I post, usually sharing how well or awful one of my sports teams or how happy or unhappy I am about it. Have other platforms tried to fill the void that Facebook has left behind if it's not really operating as its original purpose? Or do people just give up on the whole concept at that point, right? Cats, welcome to the stream. Razor, welcome to the stream. I am actually winning. I'm going into the deep zone very shortly, which sounds interesting. Also, it sounds a bit like a sex word. Ooh. Dumpster pearl though. Bang! What's happened, cats? Oh, look at that. Oh, the plasma. If these things could give me chemicals, I'd appreciate it, but they never do. Hell, my inventory's full of shit. There's room for gears in here, maybe? Yeah, get in there. I've got pie on me that I don't need. You found a point for the oranges? Cats. Is that true? All social media sites do the same. Facebook does keep you connected. Mostly Instagram fulfills the Facebook. So you only go on Instagram to look at posts from your friends and nothing else as a way to connect to it. That's not true, is it? Hang on. Right. Come here. The golf after Eurovision actually has a point for the oranges that has been misallocated. I'm inclined to believe you, cats. It shares racism. With what? Right, transfer truck. That sort of stuff more reliably surface on Instagram. Decal kit, purple two-tone. We don't want that, do we? Plenty of duct tape this time out. Share lots of racism. Purple two-tone. I don't want purple two-tone, do I? This rate, Cats is going to mail me back my mug. There is a little bit of that as well, Cats. Like, the narratives are all been and gone. If there are any, like, rogue points, I don't know whether... Like, would we want to know if the scores are a bit incorrect or there's been a mistake or anything of previous years? I mean, the accurate date is one thing, but in a flippant context, I don't know. Razor on his 20-stream streak. Disgusting. Sounds like there must be at least 50 points missing then, if there's what. Oh, that's the puncture-proof tyre, isn't it? Let's put that away. I need to make this limb device. I don't want to have to go out and farm if that's an option. Limb. What was it? Limb shield, I think she said. Fucking hell, I can't make it. Higher tier. Oh, I need to make the higher tier crafting bench. Is that in here somewhere? Yeah, I think sometimes there's a danger of the rose thing, right? Of maybe taking this place a little too seriously. As much as it would be nice to have all the correct data, of course. Where was the higher tier crafting bench? There. What do I need for it? Your crafting bench has been retrofitted with tiny limb-powered lasers, but I can't. Why is it locked? Oh, because I need to unlock something on the path, don't I? I need to unlock this. Alright, I'll get whatever that is. Matter regenerator. Ingenious limb technology and advanced spectromechanical acoustics are used to repair car components stored in this station while you're out on a drive. Yeah. I think I need this just to get the next workbench, but not having the next workbench has held me back. Is anybody emotionally attached to these cupboards before I scrap them? No? Nobody going to stand up for him? Good. Ingenious limb technology and advanced. Oh, we just read that, haven't we? Why is the matter regenerator a load of speakers and keyboard? So if I put tools, if I put parts in there, they're going to repair while we're out on a mission. Is that what we're learning? Off-road tyre. This is burst. It would be nice if it wasn't. So maybe I put it in here. So then good morning. And it just repairs it while we're away. That's tippers. Yeah, that is good. Okay. And I'd only built that on the way to getting the new workbench. So now I should be able to afford the new workbench. Please say I've got the fucking copper wire. So then tell me I can make copper wire or I'll ban you. Can I? Arseholes! I'm going to have to go out on a little bit of a grinding spree to get some copper wire, unless I've got some rattling around in the car. No, I've been waiting to be banned for ages. Get back here, back in your basket. You are so lucky. Yeah, this is going pretty good actually. If only I had some copper wire. Somebody go out and get me some copper wire. I don't know what I pay you people for. I don't like the... There's a sense in this game that you can make multiple storage containers like this, right? So, but they kind of just get filled up with crap. Do you know them like really chaotic people that have like 8 bank characters on WoW that's just junk everywhere and they can never find anything and there's no like rhyme or reason to their organisational setup and there's full of... They're too emotionally attached to stuff. There's a bit of a sense of that in this. It's like it's just spilling out in from box to box to box. And I can't think of a sensible way of organising it that won't bore your back legs off. Not that that's ever stopped me. Copper wire then. Let's have the car repaired. What do we need? New front light. I mean, I'm a keeper of the Cerise Drape sort of, but that's because I'm correctly emotionally attached to it. Some items are worth it. Okay, where was the sealing kit? Bang. Did I just make a sealing kit? Oh, I already had one. So the front right wheel, left. I'm assuming sealing these things isn't actually doing you a great deal of good. It's just like bodging it along the way. But this just needs repair putty, doesn't it? I can almost guarantee I'm low on chemicals. I can make one. I'll make 2. I burnt myself completely out of chemicals, which you can, again, pretty much guarantee I'm going to need for the limb shield. Okay, so the goal now, to get into the middle zone, like the crisis, or the place where the anomalies are at the most dangerous bit, the original zone where everything went to shit, is called the mid zone. No, deep zone. And we need to get as deep as possible. Oh, like sex. Because apparently there's a thing called the well, and that's where all of the problems have come from. Including the car, including all of the like the weird anomalies that we see as we drive it around. Get to the well. Save the cheerleader, save the world. Let's just repair everything. I'm only going out for some copper, aren't I? Where do you get copper from? Are there any dwarves in the chat that know about mining? If I choose all of that repair putty I have. You're fixed though, aren't you? Kinda don't, I don't need to go overboard. You're just a normal steel door. I can maybe just replace those. Because I have a lot of steel, but I don't have a lot of chemicals. Just scrap them? Anybody like that door more than you'd like to admit? It's your last chance to save it. Make a new light as well. No, I need copper. Scrapping this. Get in there. So, Than, did you cure your ailment that you were referring to this morning? I apologise for not responding. I had to quickly go out and have a walk in the pissing rain. Some storm Claudia or whatever we're struggling with at the moment. Good. Can I make 2 steel doors now? Can I make insulated? No, I don't want insulated doors. No, because I need copper wire. Of course I need copper fucking wire. Okay, 2 more steel sheets. How's about... Did I make steel I didn't mean to make steel sheet. I meant to make... Did I make steel panels instead of steel doors? Hang on. Can I use these? Yes. No, because that's an insulated panel that I want to keep. Ah, I just wasted all that steel. Pillock. Right, get in there. I made these just to immediately scrap them. That was stupid. Could have kept them as backup thinking about it, but... Such is a lack of brains. It's fine. Not as such. Woke up a few minutes ago feeling like I was hit by a train. But really flat and laid out all long. There we go. 2 steel doors. 2 steel doors. You on that. Nice. Someone give cats a lazy dinner idea for today. Pink name if he actually eats it. I always forget it's about 4:15 for you guys. Okay, limb shield. I need the higher crafting bench, don't I? But to get the higher crafting bench, I need copper. I need 8 copper wire. Deco vent. This retrofit vending machine will reward you with a car accessory in exchange for anchor energy. Your crafting bench has been retrofitted with a tiny limb-powered lasers. I need... Alright, copper wire. That's the goal. Is it Mid-Street Brit now? We can maybe set off then. Is the car good enough for maybe just a couple of little jumps? Sort of. Problem is this thing's insulated, isn't it? So it's... This is where the friendly dumpster rewards me with some repair putty or whatever. It's got nothing for me, the bitch. Right, you. I need you to help me head out into the exclusion zone, get 8 copper, return, and then we can build the limb shield and get into the deep zone finally. There's a very real chance we play this a lot next week and finish it, so... Where am I going that is safe? I could go there to there to there, that's all untrodden ground. But then that's taking me into the mid-zone. Or I could go here to here. I don't want to go into the mid-zone, and I also don't want to stray into any dangerous areas. We need this to be safe. I like this because it means, obviously you can only go to the ones with the blue numbers. That means that you've got like a limited amount of farming runs, right? Let's do this one. Yeah, let's do this. So from here... No, wait, because that gives me an option for 3 if I want them. Yeah, let's go here, here, and here. And we need to get 8 copper wire on our travels. How lazy are we talking? Spaghetti, chicken Kievs, or P... Chicken Kievs are... It's hard to go wrong. Very lazy, but not takeout lazy. I've got a glass of pesto. We'll just eat that raw. Are we alright? Health, full. Battery, full. Tank, full. Let's go. Radio on. If you're willing to take 5 minutes to chop up a chicken thigh, you can throw them in some chipotles in Abodo and sear them up. Make some fantastic tacos. There you go, cats. Do you have the ingredients so then listed in Germany? Or Kievs. Come on, so it'll say it. Throw some Kievs in the oven. Chuck them in the air fryer, it'll be done in a third of the time. Okay, nice casual copper farm, this will be fine. I did think of that problem, but I decided I didn't care and wanted to share. I ignored it. So, that's been ignored, bless him. Oh, I've gone the wrong way. Shit. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Why did I go that? Okay, this is going to be a slightly shorter run. I need to make this worth it so I don't burn this potential farming path. I wonder if you could soft lock yourself then by not having enough of X material to progress to the next main story quest, but also not having any remaining paths to travel. Are the towers? Yeah, let's just loot everything. Also, Eda's exchange there. But I've never managed to actually trade anything. Putin's been trying to throw a Kiev in the oven for years and not been successful. This might not be a good lazy meme. Are you saying Katz is not as strong as Vladimir Putin? Will you have some faith for 1 second? There's that. What was involved? Hello?
I gotta ask. Were you around when the old wall was nearly breached?
You want to know if I was involved?
I mean, sure. No one knew more about where anomalies came from than you. Heck, I mean, you know, the only reason anyone knew anything about anomalies was because of the research branch that you four started to build.
Yes, and we developed ways to prevent anomalies, not create them.
You can't prevent something if you don't know where it's created in the first place.
True.
So you did pick up a thing or two around us scientists.
You tell me if the music was too loud, right? Right, this was a lot of stuff to loot.
Arda didn't give two craps about anomaly prevention. You fought uphill the entire way.
Never thought I'd see the day where you'd sugarcoat anything coming out of your mouth. The Harmonic Disruption Research Lab was an abject failure. No, I wasn't involved, but I stood by and let it happen. By that point, the LIM project was in a bad way. Either it found a breakthrough and justified the government resources it was sucking up, or the entire project was put down. Everything depended on this technological
Quantum leap that evaded us for decades. In response, all good sense went straight out the window. For every wonder pulled out of thin air, LIM technology conjured increasingly greater horrors. But it was done in the name of progress, and we were powerless to stop it. The Harmonic Disruption Research
I have an
Branch was
image of
only
Jesus
to
that
soften
pops
the
up on my
atrocities
laptop
Arda
if I
unleashed.
leave it idle for 10 minutes. It's my screen savior. Sotan has the
In the
same
name of
thought with his
progress.
but his is of
I
thing
tried to
Jeffrey
clean up my
Dahmer.
mess, but I failed.
Framed Jeffrey Dahmer. Which number president was Jeffrey Dahmer again? What's beeping? Santa, welcome to the stream. Almost the 70th. It's in the future. They're going to bring it back. Santa, good afternoon. Thank you for the bits. Take legal action if any of it's not true. Don't just laugh at it, Sotan. Or laugh at the situation. Unless you're sure you're going to lose. Right, I've looted so far 0. I need 8 copper wire to progress the game. Give me it. Come on. None. Just flares and flares and flares. No, we're just going to complain about the music behind your back. There's a whole second Discord. A third one? What about the main Discord? The oranges are winning in that one. Ooh, here we go. Surely they're going to have copper wire inside a big bit. Oh, don't go in there, don't go in there, don't go in there. Surely they're going to have copper wire in a science lab. That's what I was going to say. Once there's none of them dickhead things that are going to come steal my car. No? No? Good. Ooh, dumpster. Copper wire. None. Fucking duct tape, plastic, cloth. Shoot. Did I ever go back and unlock that flat? I didn't, did I? Somebody write the word flashlight in massive letters in the chat when I go back. I think I could just make one that never runs out of power. Copper wire. Damn it. Thank you, Paula. Come on. There's no copper wire in this whole place. The copper wire is not something I make, is it? Do the Shaggy Dance to park out for the midstream break. Come on, give me copper wire. Tell me I can make it. That's on the door, isn't it? Do I die here? Is this painful to me or just the car? Break it, break it, break it, break it. Fucking hell, there's no copper wire anywhere in this stupid shit place. Nor is there much light. Hi though. Do I swap that impact hammer for a better one? I do. I have to eat this MRE. I don't need to eat it, do I? Can't fucking see. Copper wire in the cabinet. None. I'm going to leave the anomaly encounter. I'll probably benefit from taking it, but too blind. Maybe I get copper wire from smashing up electrical components. I do. That's how it's done. Oh. Alright. Anything electrical is getting smashed up. That was more copper wire. So how much are we up to now? What does it look like? It's, yeah, okay. 6 more. This is doable. I don't know if there's any electronics in the other shed though. All of that away, bang. Scrapper stays out. Was there any like monitors or anything I could smash up in here? It's so dark. Right, we'll eyeball areas that have a high amount of electronics. Nice midstream break. Maybe if we have... Maybe Eda's exchange is safe. I'm going to trust that to be true. Look at the backs of cars are going to have it copper wire in them, are they? Hello! Please sell me some copper.
Ah, look what the abductor dragged in.
Look what the abductor dragged in. That person from Southend's framed picture.
Well, I know what I'd pick, but all of this is mine, and I've had more time to think about it.
So she trades for scrap metal. Maybe if I'd keep a stack of scrap metal out with me at all times. But I don't want a hand vax, I've got one, and I don't want a plasma charger because I've got one. But I don't know what a limb pulse emitter is.
You'll be back.
I don't care. You stay there, and I'm going to use what I assume is the relative safety of... What's going on over there? What is the relative safety of your shop to go for a quick midstream break? Somebody pick a number between 1 and 5. Genuinely, I'm not going to put you in charge. You're going to pick the music. Cat says 2, so I'm going to press the radio button twice. 1. 2. And this is the song Cats wants on during the midstream break. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Behave. Gotta go grab a drink. Welcome to the new followers.
Sing to the bed of the sea. Like children chained behind me. So this is how you choose to say goodbye. Never thought I'd see the tide this high.
In Hamilton, Ontario, a bus driver stepped out for a quick break, only for someone break into his bus, start the thing up, and take it for a drive. Normally, this would be a major concern. But this man didn't want to cause chaos, he just wanted to ride the route. And that's exactly what he did. He picked up passengers and dropped them off at the scheduled stops, and even refused to board someone who had an expired pass. In total, he made it about 15 minutes before the police pulled the bus over and apprehended the man. While they're still charging him, even the cops had to admit that the dude had a totally respectable go at being a real bus driver.
Siddles, thank you for the bit. What we're learning here. In Hamilton, Ontario, a bus driver stepped out for a quick break for someone to break into his bus, start him up and take him for a drive. Normally this would be a major concern, but this man didn't want to cause chaos, he just wanted to ride the route, and that's exactly what he did, picking up passengers, dropping them off, and even refusing to board someone who had an expired pass. He made it about 15 minutes before the police pulled over and apprehended him. They're still charging him. The cops had to admit that the dude had a totally respectable go at just being a real bus driver. That's oddly respectable. What's in this can though? Siddles, thanks for the bits. Some drunk stole a tram in Leipzig or Dresden or something with the same kind of idea. Started picking people up and did the job for a bit. We'll let go without a charge. We still stole the bus though, right? Paula says 7-Up pink lemonade. Azar says tropical. Mind right, good morning, says Professor Pepino. Sothan says cloudy lemonade. Sarah Cox just finished 5 marathons in 5 days across Yorkshire. Shit. Respect. For what? For some charity, I assume. Right, let's gather some arc energy while we're here. I need 6 copper. She's 82. She used to appeal to the 82-year-old. I remember her show on Radio 1. She's kept busy since Friends, yeah. No, she's called Sarah Arquette now, so Cat says Pepsi Max Cherry. She raised 6 million quid for children in need. Is she still on Radio 2? Right, we're going for the arc energy while we're in here. I might actually just park. This is just damaging the car. Let's just park it. But I should really loot before I go for the arc energy, shouldn't I? Yeah, let's make sure I've got everything looted first. I'll get the arc energy when it's time to leave. 6 copper wire and then we can progress the story. Flares, flares, flares and plastic. Start the streamers. Yeah. There's 1 million in a day. Not even a day. 12 hours. Eric says ginger beer. Trim, welcome back. The answer is... no cherry cats. Yeah, that's 4 out of 5 finesses this week. There's a broken car up here, but there is a lot of anomalies, despite it being really close to the original character. Hell. Am I back? Am I back? Okay, come here. Christ. I was so excited I nearly choked on a stress peanut. It's locked. He's got COVID, kill him. Right, back into lockdown. I was thinking about that this morning, last night. We were talking about I am bread. And how we'd wake up every morning and looking at the death statistics that were coming out of places like Italy, remember? They were the one that got screwed over. And then it was, oh, did I just get a copper wire? I did. No, I did. Yeah, I did. It was weirdly dark but oddly jovial time, that was odd. Choking on cum. Lovely. Welcome back everybody that was on the ads. You've missed absolutely nothing. What's the trim being weird? Okay, 3 of 8. And there's a storm coming in. I'm sorry about that. I misunderstood your message. There's a charge stop. Yeah. Wait, the zone's coming in by itself? Let's get both. I'll get both arc things here. I want to stop off at this charge spot before we leave. So I'm assuming this isn't the perpetual stability zone. Charge me up. Thank you. So good. So good. So reverse straight onto the road, then I want to turn. Alright, let's go get this arc energy, then we'll make it a quick exit. My work did more to top the spreading of it in those early weeks than the government did. Half of us were made to work from home, and some of us, me, never stopped. Yeah, I remember some people. Wait, has that just spawned an arc device for me? I'll take that game, yeah. Do more of that. That was... yeah. Be a slightly hostile exit, this. I'll get both. Still have no idea what this game is about. It's actually very dense sci-fi, Cats, is a good way of saying it. Jalopy with a really complex sci-fi story about government corruption, sort of. Yeah, it's maybe a bit more niche than things we usually play, but certainly, yeah. Since I've started focusing on the story, I'm very much enjoying it. Ooh, no! Stop. I need that. Let me go now. Let me go. Stop. That's fine. Just don't do it again. It's nice every now and again to play something out of our wheelhouse though, right? He says. Are you really gonna... no. I'm saying this is out of our wheelhouse. This is the channel that drowned in my summer car for a year and a half. I mean, I can give you a recap if you're interested, Cat. Whoa. Right, zone's destabilising, but we're not in a terrible hurry. If I can get some copper wire, titars. I mean, I'll take everything it's offering, though. Do I have room for all of it? I do. Teal paint. Okay, no copper wire. That felt like it was going to be a good opportunity there, but no. Do I risk driving through the storm? I think I've got no choice. Alright, we'll drive through the storm. I had a feeling, Cats, yeah. It's good though, I think it might be a more... you game. You might be in the top 5% if I was to rank a order of people that would be interested in this. Teal is an okay colour. You're not teal, are you, though? You're like a turquoisey kind of chap. Isn't teal like a bit more like grey-y, greeny, bluey? Or are you a cyan kind of... No. Okay, being in a storm stinks. Could have guessed. That's why it's just okay, because it's not your colour. True. Right, let's just leave. Unless the storm leaves that research facility just outside and I can loot that on the way, we'll just leave, I think. looking at the nice aesthetics and ignorant bliss.
Description: a deep blue-green color. It is created by mixing blue and green. Name: origin, named after a similar colored stripe on the head of the Eurasian teal bird. Symbolism: it can evoke feelings of both the calming properties of blue and the renewal of green.
Hey, that's creepy, because I did say, why does green make me feel renewed earlier? Well, not renewed, but why does green feel like healing? So it's named after the teal bird. Okay, yeah, there's no getting out and looting that place. I just want electronics to break down.
Thank you for your astute academic commentary.
Wait, have you sent that to the wrong channel, Fisty? Ooh, boy! Fisty, good morning. Just hospital. Or the Green Plus. The nature in WoW, I suppose. Almost every video game, healers were green. Yeah, exactly.
The sarcasm was deep, wide, and broad.
Like the Olympic exclusion zone. Fisty, how are we this morning? What does coded mean? I hear that a lot. Coded as in, I'm assuming, has imagery and signifying characteristics. Is that what coded means? See more shades of green more than any other colour due to predators. I suppose, yeah. Yeah, but all of it, like life is green, isn't it? It's growth, it's plant life, plant matter, edible, yeah. Has the insouciance. Coping, but annoyed that I'm coping. I've also got an exam at 3. You're annoyed that you're coping? What? Predators, Sybil. Oh god. Intense radiation. Do I just leave here? I could just burn all the way through, but I need my copper fucking wiring. Where's the rods? So there's the exit. There's me. I'm going. All right, we're going to smash down some. All the Olympic exclusion. I get what you mean now. Oh. Ooh, careful. Fisty, congratulations on the 3-stream streak. Tell me how proud you are. I need to calm down. I just need 3 copper wire. Fucking, this is locked. Hang on, I need to make another pry bar. Let's not have this like yesterday, where I started to lose my mind over time. No, that's good.
I am prouder of my streak than Siddle's is for defining the colour teal.
That was his academic commentary. Congratulations on the 3-stream streak. You might end up like Alkarion and have it reset. Hand your professor an exam on how well they know you. We don't want our betters knowing us, do we? Siddle's explaining the colour teal was his magnum opus. Do most people Google their magnum opus now and have it read out in a sarcastic British accent? We see green so well that we can better spot out the stuff that isn't. And then everything that wants to hide has evolved to be not to be green as well, to confuse us. Bastards. Still no copper wire. Why must I live in this copperless world? I have to go back just because I'm having... Oh, fuck. Just because my bags are full. Is there a way into this tower? A lot of these have been locked when I've been coming by lately. You're openable. Come on, I have some electronics in here I can smash. That's my source of copper. Any electronics? Yes. Wait, do I want? I don't want a receiver. Don't know. Give me copper wire. Yeah, there we go. That's 4. I need 3 more. No, 4 more. Nothing. This is what copper wire looks like, the little like purpley nerds. There we have it, the longest streaks do yield more points. Not many though, 100 points for 17.
Magnum Opus is a fictional, elevated reimagining of classic Magnum ice creams, presented as the masterpiece edition of Frozen Indulgence. Each Magnum Opus bar is characterized by artisanal craftsmanship, premium ice cream made with rich, velvety textures and refined, gourmet flavor combinations, signature chocolate shell, a thick, glossy coating of high-quality chocolate that cracks dramatically with each bite, its Opus moment.
Should we all go out and get Magnums for tea? Not for tea, for pudding. Like we did with Soleros that one summer when we had the Solero summer. Yeah, let's all go eat Magnums for no reason. Tea, not for tea. For pudding trip. For you know what I mean. Wake up, the rocks are breathing. Magnum Opus was a police show in the 80s. Well, there's our thumbnail for today. Somebody write the word cabbage. Just said on Radio 2 it went... Can I actually not get in here? Come on, I just... Oh, it was you lot, wasn't it? It was these creepy bitch tourist things. Sorry, it just said on Radio 2 it went from 3.5 million at 6 AM to 5 during the breakfast show. Does she do the Radio 2 breakfast show now? Should she have one last big push? Come on, we're getting nothing now. Right, electrical equipment. I just put my crowbar away. Just give me some electrical equipment. Just something I can break down. Nobody's putting copper in a trash can. It's also hurting me saying the word trash can. Forgive me. Okay, maybe in this one. Oh, Scott Mills has the morning show. Let's see, a garbage pail. Ooh, don't blow up. Garbage. Pail? P-A-I-L, I think is a bucket, right? Oh wait, I need to pick chemicals up. I should have unloaded. Maybe I put that in my hands. No, it doesn't fucking work either. Ball bags, hang on.
I admit it. The silliness of this place is putting me in a better mood. Thank you, fellow shitheads.
What do you mean silliness? We're all our most serious right now.
While you're at it, wanna get the trash out of the trunk and pop the hood, bruh.
Fuck off, say Terry. I can't get in here, I need an elevator. Seismic squall. No, 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 friends, friends, friends. Need to get in here, please. Thank you. Right, copper wire and then I can go home. Here's my ass. What about your butt?
Well, I was going to say stupid. Would you prefer to be called stupid?
Yeah. This is our natural centre. Alright, car's in danger. Run, 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 run. Oh dear. Just go. One of my lights. Oh, I'm in the middle of a storm, that's why. Go. Jesus, look at this. I've never seen a storm like that. That's cool. Yes, let's have some jaunty music. That's what we need at a time like this. Turn left before it closes. Get the arc energy and make things worse. No, it's not arc energy, it's just a tree. There's some arc energy down here though. Stop! I kind of like this storm though, because it's not like ambiently wrecking the car, it's just popping these up. So if I'm just extremely good at video games and don't crash, then I'm not in any danger. It's better to set low expectations, Barry, right? Oh no, I hit that guy and blew up. The fucking tourist. I'm basically in a storm, Eric. I might start to... For the Friday games, would it genuinely be useful, and I'm asking this seriously now, jokes aside, would it be useful for me to write like a 3-sentence recap ahead of the Friday game? Because one problem with this new setup is sometimes if a game's trying to present itself, we go like weeks without... But that's the thing, Fisty, there's people that have seen it a million times that know nothing as well. Would it be useful, do you think? Do you reckon, Azzy, yeah? We should suffer. Azzy, welcome to the stream.
A day is made up from a day and a night.
True. Maybe a pin at the start of the stream? Yeah, maybe. I'll just paste it, yeah. Just stick it in Discord, and then if anybody's that interested. Because people that aren't in Discord know it anyway, right? Because they're coming to this game. Ooh, dear. Fuck me. Shaggy Dan, welcome to the stream. What in the fever dream hellscape is this? Precisely, right? Yeah, we were just discussing whether or not it would be better to give people a little bit of a chance to get some context. It's a bit different during the week, because we're like living in something for 12 hours, but maybe for the Friday thing. You often give me a sentence summary when I come in, and I do find that helpful, yeah. The trouble is that this game's really not got kind of story dense. In the Pacific Northwest, the government in the 40s and 50s decided to start doing scientific experiments at a level that the US was not too familiar with to this point. Dangerous new technologies were explored. Risks were taken, and before long the entire area became the Pacific Exclusion Zone. The Olympic Peninsula was shut off, and interdimensional bullshit ran riot inside. I am a delivery driver that came 60 years later, just to or 50 or whatever, to simply deliver some package to the outside. My van was tipped over and wrecked, and I was teleported inside the exclusion zone, and I have been in contact with the people from inside that are still working here after the company collapse that was running this place, and they are helping me and the car that I mysteriously found navigate my way to the interior of the exclusion zone to both better understand what's going on and potentially detach myself from this. Now, this car wasn't a coincidence, it found me. And apparently it's a remnant, which is a side effect of all of the chaos that's been ruining this place for the last 60 years. And the remnants are objects which, as I say, become like psychological anchors to the people that find them. I've just lost 2 tyres. So the only way for me to detach my emotional connection, detach myself from the emotional connection to this car, is to also solve the problems of the exclusion zone. I'm going deeper and deeper and deeper every stream to hopefully find some kind of solution. Also Tetris. Fuck that. Oh, piss ass. Stubble thing. There's something under there and I can't get rid of it. Put that away. You, what are you? I can leave one bit of scrap metal, it's fine. Even understanding that, I think I'm bothered by if it's aliens or quantum stuff. That's the thing, that's still a mystery at the moment, Eric. You know, but I think we might get kind of close to understanding it. Like in Canada there, it's made from a maple syrup bottle in a hockey game. Where am I? Let's go north. Alright, let's get out. At the moment, I'm just exploring the zone looking for copper, because I need to make a shield to protect the car better as we enter deeper into the zone. But the only way I can get caught, my tyres are bust as well. Fuck off! And everything's just chewing the car to pieces. I just got here after catching up on all 3 of the shows I still watch that come out on a Thursday. And the game was dark and gloomy, and now you're playing that one level in Mario Kart. What, Rainbow Road? Oh fuck, you were explaining. I didn't pay close attention to the first part. You're emotionally attached to the car, yeah. So one of the side effects of the whole government collapse, scientific government blunder, is the creation of these things called remnants, which become like... Hang on, which tyres are popped? For all 3. Oh, thanks. I'm going to run out of sealing kits at this rate. It said there was one girl who had an easel, and every time she painted on the easel, the paintings were like the best she's ever painted and stuff like, or a toaster that popped out 50 slices of perfectly cooked bread instead of 1, and they were like, this could solve world hunger. And people get so obsessed with these machines that they end up losing their mind and then just disappear. And that's exactly what this car is. But the people on the radio that's trying to protect this place are feeling guilty that these things are happening. I think this is what's going on. So they're sending me and my remnant, which is a car in my case, deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper into the zone until we can maybe find a solution. Is that just completely broken? What is that? That's not buffing out, is it? Can I make a replacement tyre? Just a spare tyre, that's all I can do. I swear, doing the story missions is easier than doing the just like casual farming on the side. It's so broken. It is, yeah, and there's like the people that are looking after the place on the radio, they're all like former government employees and stuff. Alright, let's push. I might just immediately eject from here. No, wait, I need to immediately eject from there. I can't get out here, can I? That's a dead end. Can I not stay here? Have I fucked myself? No, why did I drive in? I was supposed to teleport out of here and I've gone too far. And I can't limp my way any further, can I? So what do I do from this screen? Maybe it's like the forest and you get deeper and deeper into the plot until you find a secret room underground, and in the room is a lone writer. A terrible, terrible writer. That's the plot of Alan Wake, I think. Hang on. Right. I can only extract from the zones that have numbers. I'm currently in one, but I accidentally drove through the exit. So what happens if I go into a dead end? Do I just die? Because you can't go backwards. Shit! I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I guess we'll just go to the dead end. But do I just have to sit here until I die? Oh, you should be able to back out from that screen, I think, and stay in the zone you were in if there's no option to go forward, right? Otherwise, you're committing to something that you shouldn't be committing to. Oh, God. And I've not even got the copper wire we needed, have I? The longer you stay out on a drive, the higher the chance to get caught in the storm. The arc device will warn you when a storm is imminent. We're in trouble. I mean, look how beautiful this is, but it's gonna matter not. Underground mischief in this zone. Certain burrowing anomalies are even more aggressive in this part of the zone, so I can't leave. No, I can leave. But there's no exits. And I think I'll lose everything I've got on me if I wipe. That exit's closed, as is that, but that one's open. But it can only lead to a dead end. Is it even... I wonder if it's even worth trying to get the copper wire I need, or do I just get out? Do we just extract and see? Because I might be wasting my time getting the copper wire that I'm here for. Ooh, tight. Also, I've got a lot of damaged components, as you can see from the display. Let's see if I can get what I need, and just in case it is possible to get out of this somehow without losing everything. This area is dangerous. You mentioned the forest going blade. Have you noticed that I was disappointed? Oh, this thing heals. You notice I was disappointed with the forest because I thought it was like some exciting new storyline, and it turned out, ooh, evil mega corporation bad. Ooh. I've moved on to playing this and Grounded, which is evil mega corporation bad. Both to varying degrees of quality. Feels very Reddit, right? But every game seems to follow the same trajectory. Okay. Yes! Good. Right, break this down, get the copper wire. Nearly there. The forest had dead kids, so it's much cooler. I mean, there was a bit of that sentiment, right? Like, how many times did the forest, essentially, the developers went, yeah, but gore? You know? You like gore, right? That was the forest for like the first 20 hours.
Or are mega corporations evil and bad?
It's so Reddit, right? It's amazing. Fuck big corporations, man, I hate them while watching Twitch sent from my smartphone. I'm a slave to convenience. So to make myself feel better, I just rant about it while still doing it. How do I... Is the car's not taking damage? Yeah, the car's taking damage. Car, please. They planned for my stupidity. It's going to kidnap me, isn't it? Stay back, stay back. Immersion. I just struck myself down trim. I got very thin and slid through the vent. Okay, electronics. Who's not emptied their bags? Sorry, I still got it. How much copper did I get? I've got 2 more. I don't need much more. But I can't get out, can I? And I think all this is wasted. I'm so upset. I'm sorry, I'm gonna be so upset if this is for nothing. Chemicals? No. Can you drop stuff in this chip game? Yes. No. Why can't you drop stuff? Oh, you can. Yeah. Chemicals I need. Ah, you bitch. How do you drop? Drop X, bang, bang. Although rubber's kind of a useful resource, and plastic isn't. Fuck that plastic off, nobody likes it. Rubber, yes. How am I full on rubber? No, just pick another rubber up, Jim. Stupid. Okay, there's none in there. Is the car being eaten? No, that's fine. Keep moving. I need to get out, don't I? Fucking cosmetic items, who gives a Have I checked these? I haven't, have I? Although I might, I don't know. There's a storm coming though. I'm going to check these and we're going to leave this area of the zone. If it'll let me out, that is. Right, I'm here to take your copper wire, that's all I'm interested in. I should be picking anything else up, should I, if it is genuinely all I'm interested in, but I can't help it. Hello? He was making me leave pie behind. A computer. Anything. Take the chemicals. Okay, it'd be dumb to say no to chemicals. There's never. I'm gonna actually fucking. Oh, I survived. On 3% health. Get in the car. Get in the car. Get in the car. That spawned right up my bottom and nearly killed me. Alright, let's go on. This is done. Let's get out of here. I've got cake on my screen. Okay, just keep it. I'm out of pie. Stuck on 19 health with no pie. I'm so worried though that I lose all my loot. Can we follow the train tracks? Yeah, I might be able to. The wrong way, he says. Although that doesn't lead where I want it to go, does it? I'll probably get there and not be able to exit. An immersion heater is an electric heating element that sits inside a hot water cylinder, heating the water directly like a giant kettle. It can be used as primarily a water heater, especially in homes with electric heating, or as a backup for a gas or oil boiler in case it fails. Many homes have a thermostat and a timer. Have I gone the right way? Yes. No? Yes. Switch it on and off for efficient usage. I gave it a second just in case it was fisty. Whoa, piss. I'm just letting the car fall to shit here. This is silly. I've got poo on my screen. Really do with a shaggy dance right now. Right now. Would he ever lie, Eric? Okay, let's go home. Radio, come back on. No. Am I safe enough here to get out and have some pie? I think I am. Pie break. Jesus, this part of the zone's crazy. Probably because I can't get out of it and it's literally lethal. Charles, good morning. So if I go into a pool, does that make my body a natural immersion heater? Depends on the strength of your coil. And I've seen this coil. It's small but potent. Charles, good morning. Run out of bits. I'm too busy to buy more because I've got such an amazing lifestyle and I listen to life coaching podcasts at 2 times speed. Please help. You are optimised, Gwynblade is what we call it. Which means shambles in normal speech. Oh, heal me. Heal me green. Thank you. I like them machines, them friends. I need to go this way. You're immersed in the pool and are hot and coily. Oh my god, everything's just lining up to damage me now. Apart from that thing that was lined up just to heal me. I'm just gonna have bad news, aren't we? I think I'm gonna white. Steam locomotives with electric heating. Steam's good for one thing, right? That's power generation. I've seen this coil, it's small but potent. If I had a quote function, I'd add that to it. Came across an ad for something like that. I can take a picture of any book and have the audiobook read it back to me at 3 times speed. I can even have it read it in my phone. Why would you want to ruin a book by having it read to you at 3 times speed in Scottish? Is technology a good idea, or are we going backwards? Kinda wish you had it for textbooks. I guess the sooner you blast through it, the quicker you can get back to procrastinating, right? Ooh, I nearly drove through that and popped my tyre. I'm going a bit too fast. I'm going to come across them. Ah! Yep. Yep, that was... Oh, yeah. This way. Augur watches rats in space at one time. I do like the idea that you can shame somebody by claiming they watch internet content at 1 times speed. Alright, Grandad, Jesus. I bet you're not even anxious. Right, please don't give me bad news on the other side of this tunnel. People tell me, please tell me people watch porn at 2 times speed. Oh, that's depressing. Some of us need to run to work. I can't get out of here. All my loot's wasted. But if so, why let me come in here in the first place? the Stone Age song, yeah. It's like cheap rip-offs of other bands. Coincidentally, a large portion of my audiobooks have been by somebody Scottish. Alright. So it'll let me cross into these zones, but I'm not going to be allowed to exit, am I? Unless we can... Alright, speedrun. What time have we got left? Ages. So if I go to there and to there, will it let me go south? To there, and then we can extract. Alright, risk taking. I tried watching mandatory training videos, sex pest, at 1.5 speed, and it's just fucking impossible. Yeah. Honestly, for the best of, a lot of the times, I say honestly, like this is some big revelation, and that was almost as bad as saying to be fair. I watch a lot of footage for the best of, right? So, like if we record the entire 7-day session, I'll just have it on and I'll put it on 2 times speed because it's better to go through it. You can write notes and timestamps and all of that stuff. I don't need any suggestions, but sometimes it's better to just watch the footage. But I watch it at 2 times speed sometimes if the best of's getting a bit delayed, and it is an anxiety factory. Like, it wires your brain to be on some level that it's not designed for. Or there must be some, like, primal thing where your brain's like, hang on a minute, everybody around you is speaking funny. Ooh, there must be something wrong. Panic, run, flee. It is a nightmare. So if people are doing that to themselves and they're not aware that it's happening, seeing someone written and hearing it is very different, kind of like when you're reading something and you're not understanding. You may double back and read it aloud. Yeah? No. Oh, you mean... So he wasn't referring to the 2 times speed thing, so then... What's happened? Where's the car stopped? The tyres burst. We're in a hurry now, though. I wonder if it somewhat replicates an adrenaline run. Yeah, maybe. So you like... If you have a surge of adrenaline through your system, you start to like receive inputs at a different rate or something, and it's making you think you're in an adrenaline situation. Yeah. Oh, they're reading the book aloud, the sort of thing. Absolutely. Sorry, but Siddle's brought it up in terms of the 2 times speed thing, and that's what we continued the conversation on. I thought that's what you're referring to. Is E.L. James Scottish, Chas? Who's E.L. James? Is that Goosebumps? Has Eric got it? Okay, everything's just lining up to fuck me here. I need to get out of this zone. It's terrible. Just keep driving. Yeah, hyper-awareness. Yeah, maybe. Earl Jones James. Oh, yeah. That's hideous. You can compensate by watching another video on half speed. Half speed simultaneously, yeah. It is though, it's really like the idea that somebody might be doing that, like, and not realise that that's the source of the symptoms. It's nasty.
E.L. James is a British author best known for writing the best-selling erotic romance novel series, the 50 Shades trilogy. Her books, including 50 Shades of Grey, have sold over 165 million copies worldwide and have been adapted into successful films. Before becoming a writer, she worked as a television executive.
I'm with you now. For some reason, it was funnier when it was Goosebumps. Just the idea that Chaz sits around enjoying Goosebumps books on audio in Scottish. For some reason, that was funny. We've come to the point now on the internet, haven't we, where sex jokes are so low on the rung of what's funny because of overuse that the idea of Chaz sat reading Goosebumps is infinitely funnier. L. James, British Mexican immigrant. I think James, Welsh surname. I think. James. Like Jones, I think. Fisty, thank you for the bits. That one needed to be a bit. Yeah, you don't want me reading that while driving, right? Thirsty women who claim porn is evil but think reading about BDSM is acceptable. Isn't it a thing lately where in, like, bookshops?
You're thinking of R.L. Stein, who's
Yes.
American and also didn't write completely shit BDSM where the dude actually doesn't respect consent when he's supposed to.
Isn't the... Like, there's a hugely popular section of books which is like monster erotica or something, and they're... And it's not even like a niche thing at this point, it's that big. Excuse me, R.L. Stein wrote BDSM. R.L. Stein is an absolutely banging horror writer name, though. Nobody gets hurt while writing the book. True. But it sets unnecessary and dangerous standards for the people that read it. And my tyre popped. This car's falling to pieces. Let's just drive, let's just get out. Bad enough. I think what makes it funny is it's something that you would do. Just had your chance sat nodding along as if there's a beat to his Scottish Goosebumps audio. Fucking hell. It's pleasant, right? Stop! Oh, I'm gonna run out of fuel. I've never run out of fuel in this game. Let's siphon some. From the car I just reversed into. Oh, my idiot, you idiot.
R.L. Stein does the classics. Like the evil sponge under the classroom sink. Not a joke. A real book.
The evil sponge under the classroom sink. Disney are adapting it as we speak. My door's broke. I don't want to get rid of an armoured door, though, because these are really good. And either hard to build or rare to find. Has that got rid of the... What are you like? You're nearly bust as well. Oh! I've stayed out too long. That's the broken one. Remove that. Throw that over the fence. Bye! Bye! Has this still got a bit of life? Oh, this is busted off. Can I liberate another one, maybe? Yes. A good one, too. And a wheel fell off. I'll take the wheel too. We're going to be limping home in this stupid shit car. That steel, that fucking panel. What is happening? My beautiful car. Steel panel? Steel panel. Steel panel back. Big bang point. Good. Right, on there. Smash it. Which wheel's flat? Any wheels flat? Right, 5 letters. With only 5 letters and pronounceable ones. Dark romance is a big genre now, which is basically where all the dub, con, and non-con would go. Dubious. Dub, con, and non-con are words. What? Like, oh, that's bust. I didn't even need that. Ah, shit, what am I doing? With a sponge that had sharp teeth. I think I recall the episode. Crusty sock under the spare room bed. Chaz with his deep cuts. I tell you, you can't. There's no such thing as a deep cut in this place. Well, I suppose we wouldn't know if there was, because Eric or Chaz or Slops can always just pop in and get exactly what you're referring to. Right, I'm flustered to a large degree. Steel panel.
Dark romance is a book genre that features a mature and taboo romance, typically involving morally ambiguous male main characters who engage in questionable or even triggering activities such as crime, infidelity, human trafficking, or sexual assault, and who only reveal their soft side to the female protagonist.
Oh no! I threw my steel panel away and I needed it. Crime or human trafficking, only the distinction. Where did my steel panel go? I threw it off a cliff thinking I was clever and I needed it. No, steel panel, come back. All is forgiven. Idiot. Maybe we can make another steel thing. It's fine. Always putting men in a bad light. No, all men are the same. Yeah, repair putty. Bing, bang, boing. Good. Right, okay. Why did I throw that away, though, you idiot? Oh. Can I make a crude door, maybe? No, wait, there's... No, that's just broken still. What's happening? I'm flustered. Crude door. Alright, it's fine. Crude panel. Lovely crude door. Do we have a perfect seal? No. But I can now repair putty. You. Yeah, it's true, Siddles. We mustn't generalise, because generalising is the worst thing that's happened to society. So all men are trash. I'm out of my depth. I'm probably going to get called out of my depth. I'm just slapping it on Eric, you know. Bit more on the armoured door.
Common dark romance tropes include, but are not limited to, forbidden love, enemies to lovers, dubious consent, dubcon, non-consensual sex, secret societies, mafia romance, step-sibling romance, knife play, BDSM, serial killer MMC, stalker MMC, infidelity.
There's something I really like about the categories, I don't know why. Not the content of said category, but the idea that they've all got... All this stuff's got categories and like... what's beeping? And buzzwords or like acronyms and all of that stuff, you know what I mean? That's what the internet's kind of revealed, right? That there's these huge worlds with all this intricacy and stuff just out of line of sight. And you're always stumbling upon them, aren't you? And they all... You know what I mean? Oh, I absolutely haven't, Fisty, yeah. But that's what I'm saying. I'm saying it's interesting to realise that there's a huge... No, wait, what was I doing? That's the broken tyre, right? I am flapping. Yeah, that tyre's broken. I'm a vanilla bitch, yeah. Is that all I need to do to not be vanilla? Just read fan fiction on the internet? I guess it is actually, right? Am I a boomer? Is that what we still call that? It's a start. Do I have to emulate? Oh, I've run out of fuel. I forgot I needed fuel from that car. Has this got some fuel in it? No, it hasn't. Have I run out of fuel? This has been an absolute shit show today. Let me limp over back to this car. Don't forget the dark romance trope where you have a cursed camera at a barbecue. What? I'm inclined to believe Chaz as well. He's only ever lied to me about 25% of the time, so there's a very real chance this is true. No gaming co-pilot. Sorry. Oh, is it R.L. Stein stuff? So what's the... Alright, so if I'm too vanilla and I need to read fan fiction, what's the end game? Like, what's the zenith? What am I hoping to reach? Fucking hell, that car's empty. I'm actually going to get lost. Like, what's the North Star I'm aiming towards? All these cars are empty. Please may this thing not be empty. Is that what it is? What, writing it or reading it? All the fucking cars are... I'm dead. I'm doomed. I've just got to sit here and die, I think. It was just a looting mission to get some copper. You want to read about the pairing that you ship, the couple with the fandom that you support. Oh. Yeah, but I always find that the one thing that ruins things I enjoy is reading other people's opinions about it. Like, the second... Like, if I was to go to the My Summer Car subreddit or whatever, I would hate My Summer Car within 2 days. I don't know why you would immediately go to some fandom or something for it. Says the streamer. You know what I mean, though? Like, if I know the people, it's a different thing, but the idea of just getting completely engrossed in some online community about...
True Romance, Clarence meets Hot Alabama at Kung Fu Flick, Love Quick as Whiskey, Kills Pim, Steals Coke Suitcase, Road to Hollywood, Mob and Cops Chase, Shootouts Galore, Slater, Arquette, Tarantino Script, Messy Win.
What are we talking about, Eric? I'm so flustered. I've run out of fuel. Oh, True Romance. Sorry, I see. Okay. I've run out of fuel. What are my options? Janeway and Chakotay are popular one in Voyager. I think this means they didn't, Eric. Okay, wait, be calm. I'm assuming I can't walk through one of the zones, but how do I get... Is there a way to abandon trip? If I abandon the trip, do I lose all my loot? I think I might. So we're going for a walk. We did this in Jalopy, we can do it here. I need to get some fuel from an abandoned car somewhere. Just enough to drag me through to the next part of the zone. And from there, we will move into an extraction if we can find one.
Usually you read fanfiction to fulfill an emotional need, or a space in the story where you see something you really want to happen. Say you're really mad that Chakotay and Seven got together, because WTF even was that pairing. You think Janeway and Seven were meant to be. So then you write a story in which Janeway and Seven not only have a relationship, but have sex, get married, and even have kids. That one really exists. I've read it and it's very good.
As somebody that deletes bonus tracks off an album because it feels like it's not the original, it's not true to the original experience or the original artistic vision, am I maybe the least likely to enjoy fanfiction in the world? And that's why I'm struggling to understand this as a concept. The idea of expanding beyond canon. Have you read the one about Frodo and Samwise sharing a villa? Well, that's the thing, right? I'm the guy who has the Lord of the Rings films as something I very, very much enjoy but don't see as canon. So the idea of a fan fiction is even wilder to me, I suppose. There we go, I've got it. You don't seem like the kind to enjoy fanfic. Maybe I was never born to understand this. I get fanfiction, I think it's weird. Majority of people who indulge tend to be a bit odd. But I guess that's why it's so popular in internet circles, right? Because these people all find each other, for whatever you think. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, I'm sure it's a good thing. It doesn't seem all that negative, but like... Yeah, I guess I've just never looked too deeply at a piece of media to the point where I do that. I'll have you know that I don't do much in the way of fanfiction, but I'm still odd. And we despise you for it regardless, so then. These people. I mean, we're generalising, right?
George picks 7 as baby name in Seinfeld cause it's Mickey Mantle's Yankees jersey number 7, strong and unique. From EP the 7, but it gets stolen. Also, what's in the box?
7 of 9's child. I thought 7 of 9 was a robot.
I think of it like this. When more universes come out, further novelizations, etc., someone has to imagine and write them. Like when 7, in the Picard series, actually did end up being queer and got with a woman. You know?
I guess it's just alternate reality stuff, right? And you have to be into that. And if you're really, really into that, you write your own. Okay, I've limped a little bit of fuel into the car. We can continue briefly, but I need to get fuel the second I get into the next zone. The emergency has been halted for now. Good. Back on the road. 7 and 9 was a bog. There we go, yeah, she was a bog. I can't believe this is just royalty-free music in this game. Sounds like a song I've heard 1,000 times. Brought back to humanity a little bit. Never watched Voyage though. 7 and 9. What about 6, 7? We've already had that discussion today. I'm in favour of it, whatever it is. Well, there's some fuel too. If kids have got some daft thing that they're all enjoying and that doesn't actually hurt anything, and we get to expose the adults that desperately don't want to be seen as a part of it or try desperately to say, I don't understand it personally, I don't know what it is, then it's good, right? It exposes lame adults. The kids are having fun with it, so why the fuck not, right? Easy Green, good morning. I respect the kids having fun with some daft numbers more than I respect the adults rolling their eyes at it publicly. Is that a good way of saying it? Middle school and high schools are starting to bat exactly. Yeah.
If I was 6, 7, I would be tall.
You're already tall to us, Eric. Ooh, thank you for the big bits. Do you know, I've been stopping checking that. When somebody gives more than one, sometimes I don't notice because it's just... Oh, hello, this is a full... Alright, we've got our fuel. Good. Eric, thank you for the big bits. Apologies, everybody, if you've given a sizable sum of bits and I've just talked to it like it was a one. Reminds me a bit of that one band from 6 String Samurai. That film? Have I got time to... If I could make it home, I would be so happy. Otherwise, we're going to wipe. And this game is probably going to become the main playthrough next week for a brief period, but I don't think it's going to last that long. I did a really cool story mission today. We explored this new area, and it was really tippy-toppers. And I was like, oh, I just need some copper wire. So I set off, and I'm fucked. Right. Can I get through here and then maybe drive all the way to the next exit? I just want to go home. I'm on it for arc energy. Massively. Good. I'm gonna have to abandon the run, I think. If I can get through here and to there, we might be alright. Alright, I'm gonna take a risk. 15 minutes of pain. Deep breath. I said, come on, game, we're supposed to have 15 minutes remaining. There we go. With some words of encouragement. Hey, what the fuck?
Hey.
That's not showing up on screen for me.
A bot.
Oh, there it is. Oh, chat was behind briefly. Sorry, everyone. I was staring at Eric's message thinking it was the... Oh, I'm here. Eric, thank you for the big bit. Cockass. So I can go back south. Oh, we might be able to get out of this precarious situation. But I'm going to need to maybe grab that last arc energy. My light's broken. Yeah, my light's fucked. I'm worried chat's not keeping up now. The only thing that bothers me about 6-7 is I feel the need to understand it. I don't care the intentions. I just don't like to not understand things. And I mean, the origin of it is not that relevant, right? I think the origin is it was just something in a song, and then some kid said it. Some kid on telly quoted the song. And he did some daft thing, and then people copied it. I thought it was funny, and now kids just think that number's funny because everybody laughs at it when the others say it. That's all it is. Heaven forbid there's something innocent that people could laugh at. I'd rather watch kids enjoying that than read the fucking 17th basic sex joke of the day. A bit so, then, yeah, exactly. Like Rick Astley is not inherently funny, but it became a thing that everybody enjoyed based purely on the daft joke that had been built around it. Stare at Eric's bum, let's be honest. Through. Eric, thank you for bits. That's probably the best explanation that I've seen so far. Nothing I found online was descriptive. I think because people have this insane urge to understand things, but you forget that kids don't need a big complex reason or some like long-winded explanation to find something funny. It's just something that their mates and then giggle at. And the thing that they're enjoying is that they're giggling at it with their mates. When we were kids, me and our friend group, when we'd see the numbers 316, we used to think it was amazing because it was like Steve Austin. And we used to be like, oh look, 316, pretty good. And nobody around us understood it, but there was nothing to understand. It was just a number that we'd seen on wrestling. Right, can I get out? Yes. It's so dark. I appreciate it's dark, but my lights are broken. I just desperately want to go home. My tyres are bursting, and my speed's slowed. But if I can get back, we've got some copper wire. It's going to cost me everything. Everything I have to repair just to get 6 copper wire, but with a bit of luck. Because I can't progress without making this new piece of technology to prepare to cross into the deep zone. I might have fuel, half a tank, which would be fine. Which could maybe stop off for fuel at these cars. That is true. I forgot how the conversation went, but I told a friend that his name was going to become nothing. It was just an I waved my hand in the air like a shooting star. I don't remember the details, but I dumbasses thought it was the funniest thing ever. Yeah. And if you tried to explain it to somebody who wasn't there in the moment, they'd be like, oh, I don't know what it is, and roll their eyes, right? But it doesn't need to be understood. But yeah, the reason I brought this up earlier is because I watched, apparently there was a basketball game in Canada, I think, online. Or it might have been a WNBA game. That there was loads and loads and loads of free tickets. So they invited like a whole school of like 7-year-olds. And they were all really excited, and you could see there was this like tension building in the crowd, and they were all like, ooh. And then when one of the teams scored 67 points and it came up on the scoreboard, they all erupted and were dancing around and waving their arms, and they were so happy, and they were all jumping and hugging each other. You can't be that angry at that, can you? Really? Am I going to farm some social karma from being sneery at that? Or am I just going to look like a big loser? Exactly, Chaz, right? I can't go back. I'm going to have to abandon this journey. And if I abandon the journey, I abandon the loot. If I abandon the loot, I'm going to take a knackered car back. Fuck. And it's all because I didn't extract when I was there. If I'd have extracted when I was there, it'd have been fine, but now I've wasted all of these. Suppose I'm going to have to go and abandon it. Main posts I've seen from people are teachers being annoyed with it, but there was always going to be something to be annoyed with. Right?
6 to 7, pronounced 6-7, is an internet meme and slang term that emerged in 2025.
I bet this talks about the origin
Reels.
and not why
it
kids
has
like
no
it.
Fixed meaning. The phrase originated from the song Doot Doot 6-7 by Skrilla, which became popular in video edits featuring professional basketball players, especially LaMelo Ball, who is 6 feet 7 in 2.01 meters tall.
Look.
Multiple news outlets have linked the meme to the wider brain rot phenomenon, digital media deemed to be poor quality.
Exactly, but like what kids' TV is high quality now, right? Not kids' TV, kids' entertainment. Like it's all that needs to be written there is the origin is a kind of irrelevant. It's just kids have started finding it funny, and they will find it funny until they have to stop. That's all it needs to be, right? Just some dumb shit that kids have actually. But the thing that's interesting about this is, we all know, full-blown adults that will repeat memes and repeat sayings and repeat slang and repeat internet talk without any idea of the origin either. They don't know the fucking origin of it. Yeah, YOLO's a good example. YOLO this and like bro that and all of it. Like the origin is never relevant. People just pick up on it because everybody else is saying it, and it becomes, you know what I mean? Bullshit. 100%, 99% of the kids find it funny because it confuses the adults. I don't even think it's that deep, cats. I think that's adding an unnecessary layer because you're trying to understand it from an adult perspective, right? I think this run's dead, by the way. Yeah, yeet. Exactly. Can't this keep yeeting WWE? I could actually cancel this run, by the way. It's done. I can't extract. I'm stuck here farming needless energy. I can't get out because of one accidental mistake earlier on. Alright, let's abandon that. Your car will not survive unscathed. Current penalty, lose most. What if I don't lose my copper wire? My daughter just said they had 6-7 coming up as a fraction and the teacher told them no before they could even start. That is excessive because that just strides at the whole thing, right? Oh, my car's so broken.
Not open this track. Control yourself out there.
Filled. That's the first trip I've ever abandoned. I'm sorry, car. Let me see the damage. I love yeet, to be honest. Remember the Macarena? But it's true, right? If you're gonna enjoy meme culture, you can't roll your eyes at kids joining in. I just got copper wire from the friendly dumpster. Tell me I couldn't have just sat here. Canned food, more copper wire. It's similar, Paulie, yeah. They're hard to distinguish in my mind, at least. Jesus Christ, you really destroyed it. Yeah, it fell to pieces as I was leaving. I think when you abandon a trip, it just screws the car over. So how much copper wire did I escape with? 1. All that for 3 copper wire. And I'm no closer to finishing the fucking quest. Balls. Alright, we'll start on the repair process, but that was bad. My quest for copper wire is not going too well. Don't forget to get a pinata. New people can't have culture, they can only like the references we came up with. Nail on the head. Yeah, it's just... You know what it is? It's virtue signalling from the adults rolling their eyes at it. We use the term virtue signalling in a political sense, but it also is relevant in a social sense. All it is I'm not young and I would like you all to understand that I don't like things that kids like. As if that's some kind of virtue. It's done. Do you know when somebody tries really hard to prove that they aren't gay? You all know these types, right? and it's possibly the gayest thing they could ever do. It's a bit like that. It's a bit like people like, I don't know what 6'7" is because I'm not immature. But the very act of desperately wanting to prove that you're not immature is one of the most immature things you could do. Our teacher has to talk to us after the answer to one of our questions was 6'9", and we all started laughing. It's not something to laugh at, it's just the number. Clearly you don't know your sex, teacher. I think that one, though, that one's got this, like, I've got advanced knowledge about an adult topic, when in reality it's really fucking juvenile. But yeah, you're right. Alright, pry bar. There we go. Okay, pry bar has been recovered. Repair putty, I suppose I'm going to be using a lot of this as we continue. Damn, the car's not even that damaged because most of it fell off. It's interrupting the lesson, I get the annoyance. I think that's true, saying, but like, there would always be something, wouldn't there? It's just whatever the kids are being annoying with today. It's just that this one's global and we're all aware of it, right? Okay, insulated panel. Daughter just said there's still here 6'9". She's got no idea what it's for, though. I guess that's another good example of it, right? It's funny because other people say it's funny, and that's how the meme culture and everything works. If I was old, I'd be pretending to understand even if I didn't want to. If I didn't, to make me seem younger. Yeah, there's also that on the inverse, right? But there are people that like to be the grumpy old person because they can make them seem distinguished. People are strange. The worst homophobes often be the ones who are super... Exactly, yeah, exactly. Alright, I can make some off-road... Let's just replace all my tyres. I feel like I've been limping these tyres along for so long that this car needs some love. I always told myself that you plan to not enlighten her, yeah. I always told myself when I'm old I'm just going to do all the drugs, just one last hurrah. Yeah, but some game will come out and you'll be like, oh, next month. And before long you'll be 75 and you'll be playing the new Fresh server with us lot when it all comes out. What a wrinkly old loser. Guess that was the last tyre I could make because I'm out of rubber. Oh, I'm not out of rubber anymore. Thanks, broken old wheel. Don't know what'll happen when I do it, but I'm sure it'll be exciting and brief. I hate how that exaggeration will be true. We just know ourselves, right? Oh, fucking hell, the stream's about to end. You know what? That mission in the last hour of the stream was a complete mess and a waste of time. But because of our bullshit during it, I might have enjoyed that hour of streaming more than you'd think. I'd just like to know what things mean, especially if it means I can annoy the ones using it to confuse us. Spite is a great motivator, yeah it is. In a world where monoculture has almost ceased to exist, different memes somehow manage to be included. It is true, Sothan, yeah. I think that might be something that's drawing me to it. It's like a little moment where everybody's connected over something, whether you hate it or love it. For once, we're all actually involved in the same thing. Right, that's going to do it for Pacific Drive. 55 is called on the clock, which means the 3 hours are done. I will see you all probably before Friday for Pacific Drive, because Grounded is coming to an end. It feels like the mixer is the only thing we've got left to do. Then we will be moving to Pacific Drive as the main playthrough, which I assume will fall fast. This is not a long game. I don't feel like it. And then, on a Friday, we will be starting the new Minecraft 25 challenge. For now, marbles, stream races, points, golf. Enjoy our weekends. Pretty good. Welcome to the new followers. Monocle culture. That's Reddit. A lot of refined gentlemen. Right, boys and girls of the Doomhaus Discord. You all know the rules. Press 1 if you need to know the rules of marbles and stream races. If not, we're getting on with it. I should do this now, shouldn't I, instead of going through the whole spiel. Lovely. Well, actually, there's people watching Pacific Drive. Yeah. Lovely. Right, I'll see you all next week for more Pacific Drive. However, if you are in the Doomhaus Discord and you'd like to take part in a single run of marbles on stream to determine who gets the golden name and the point, you must simply type the password, which I will give out very shortly once I've got confirmed the game's open. Also, stick around for stream races. By the way, I noticed up there, only 1 point the Oranges have got in the last week, and that was from golf. Who this? 6-4, good afternoon. Thank you for 2 full years of subs. Woofers. 6-4, thank you for the sub. Welcome to the stream. Good afternoon. The Oranges, since the gold card rule came in golf, have got, I think, 6 points, maybe 7. And the Greens have got 25, feels like. The Oranges are doomed, it seems like. If there is going to be a comeback, it's going to have to be, well, royal related, let's be honest. Played a game of Monopoly the other day and used the auction rules for the first time ever. Do you know what I want to do? Do you know what I want to do? If we can't win the year, I want to win final week. So, right, then the fucking marbles has crashed. So the Oranges can say, we won the year. Sorry, the Greens had to wait 2 years to win a single fucking trophy, and even then they lost final week. How good would that be, Oranges? I'm clutching at straws here. Go with it. Right, Marbles is opening. If you would like to join in for today's Marbles, you must simply type the password, and the password for today is... Copper. Go. Sorry, Monopoly did it and used the auction rules. It went much quicker. What's the auction rules say? Right, we're going to have a tight one today, given the shit show that has been Pacific Drive. We've got Polar for the Greens, Satan for the Oranges, Azar for the Greens, Bear, welcome to the stream, for the Greens, Cats for the Greens, Santa for the Greens, Fisty for the Greens, Azzy for the Oranges, Schmitz, good morning, for the Oranges, Shaggy Dan for the Oranges, Trim for the Greens, Sutan for the Greens, Lundios, good afternoon, for the Greens, Tag Slack, good afternoon, for the Oranges, Easy Green for the Greens, Six four for the Greens. Have I already put 6-4 in this list, it feels like? No. 6-4 for the Greens. Eric for the Greens. Somebody doesn't buy a property goes to a bidding war. That's the actual rules of the game. Chaz for the Greens. Mama. For the Oranges. Adam for the Greens. And Lark, how are we? Welcome to the stream. The Greens. Alternatively, the Greens could say Oranges won final week and still couldn't beat the Greens. That is true. But we wouldn't be the ones parading around and celebrating, right? The Greens would. We'd be able to take 1% of the thrill off the top. Right, first person to begin between. We've got stream races after this, so stick around if you want to earn your team a point. We have Paula, Satan, Azar, Bear, Cat, Santa, Fisty, Azzy, Schmidt, Shaggy Dan, Trim, Sothan, Lundios, Tagslack, Easy Green, 6-4, Eric, Chaz, Mindright, Adam, and Lark. 6 Oranges and 15 Greens. 7. Elkarion's slotted his name on the bottom. 7 Oranges and 15 Greens. First person. Oh, we've already done it. Fisty says 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The level Fisty has picked is Enemy at the Gates. 22 marbles enter. 3, 2, 1. Why won't it let me type 22? Let's begin. Petition to have 6-4 change his name to 6-7. I'll carry on, stop. Thank you for the big bits. It's a rule that many don't use. I never did it as a kid, but apparently it was always there. Oh. Also, people have just misunderstood the rules this whole time. Right, green 219, orange 151. I think the orange is just getting a point would be nice. Just to prove it's still possible. 3, 2, 1, let's begin. Is it going to be the same where an orange is in the lead for 70% and a green wins at the end? fall. Surely they aren't. Trim is in the lead, actually. The greens have taken the lead early. They're not even going to get the oranges' hopes up. 6-4 goes straight through the middle. Is it 6-4, Azar and Mina are now all tied? No. 6-4, Chaz and Mina are all tied at the top of the table. Polar has fallen off the level. Satan has fallen. Now down to 6 oranges. 6-4's got a little bit too much speed here. Ooh! He's managed to survive. Sothan's arriving at speed behind. Sothan then gets the overtake. 6-4 drops to second. Can Sothan or 6-4 not get too much of a sideways angle and fall off the fucking level? 6-4 stays. Good run from 6-4. Lundios, the only orange. Could 6-4 take the lead? Mindright has fallen. 6-4's got a little to do. Is there any oranges left? Tagslack's left. Shaggy Dan right at the back and Schmitz. So many oranges falling. Is this going to be 6-4 to potentially take the top of the table? Chaz? That's bad from Chaz. 6-4's made it, but Santa's arriving at speed. Could it be a green Santa? A gold even? Adam stuck. It looks like it's going to be 6-4, but 6-4's had trouble on this level in the past. Is there anybody going to potentially overtake him, or is this 6-4 at the top of the league? The greens, of course, win marbles. Tagslack might get second. An orange in second, that's not bad. But it's true, the greens, as always, get the point, and they are now 220. Is that 69 points clear? 79 points clear? 69 points clear? 69 points clear. Woof. And is that 6-4 top of the league? It is. 6-4 puts his head above Mina, Chaz, and Azar. Second point this week.
Do you get tired of hearing me say that greens rule?
I mean, it's hard to deny right now, Fisty. Chaz, Azar, Azzy, Fisty, Bear, Alkarion, Eric, Trim, Lark, Mindright, Lundio, Sothan, Katz, Satan, and Polar all took a fall. Tagslack got second. That is good. Orange's completely dry week continues.
Any One Piece maps tonight?
No, absolutely fucking not. They're all based on other anime instead. Welcome to the stream. And shut your mouth, thank you for the bits. Alright. Could the oranges maybe win stream races? Shaggy Dan came second last week. It was pretty impressive. I really want to know how many, hang on.
Other anime? Let's fucking go, getting out the whiskey.
Fucking hellfire.
Greens drool, oranges poo. This entire system is a mess. The Doomhaus should be avoided. I had planned to rhyme but quickly gave up.
So there's been another 2 points since then. So hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. In the last 23 points, the oranges have won 3, and 2 of them were from golf. Golf aside, the oranges have won 1 point in the last 23. How is this possible? I don't understand. Right. Chaz, thank you for the bits. Plans to rhyme this but quickly avoided it. Let's make it 2 for the oranges. That's fucking ridiculous, right? If you'd like to join in for this type of word, race. We're going to do 1 run and then we're going to do the stubble around. Is Kappa fucked up? Is that Kappa? They changed Kappa. They did change Kappa. Race. Go, you got 16 seconds. Did the original guy get cancelled or something? Or did they lose the rights? Oh, I didn't do the ready check, did I? I'll do it quickly. Brace yourselves, everybody. We've got Alkira, Mandrak, 50, Bear, Satan, Ludio, 6-4, Cats, Olga, Satan, Azik, Chaz, Sothan, Satan, Schmitz, Shaggy Dan. Oh, Leo all got in. I'm going to focus the front Karen face backwards. Best of luck to everybody. Can the oranges get their 3rd point in a month? Lundios with the early boost and a green is in the lead. Lundios very strong start, 15 second for the greens. Alkarion in 3rd for the greens with a huge speed boost. Can he make it last? Very strong start from Lundios. Fisty in 3rd, as I say, is green. Alkarion really needs to stick this landing. I mean, Lundios has fluffed his lines. Satan could stick his landing, because if you don't, a green's going to. Satan in the lead for the oranges. Oh, Mindrake well in the lead for the oranges, but he might get his respawn. However, Satan is there. Satan now in the lead. 3 oranges in the front 4. I mean, we all know a green's going to get the overtake, but how? Lundios goes for a speed boost. Satan probably falls and Lundios lands it. It doesn't happen. Augur booms Bear. Bear is destroyed. How is a green going to manage this? Sothan is the green that manages it, but Satan's still in the lead. Sothan in second. Mindrake, Alkarion in third and fourth. Augur booms Augur. Got him. Can Sothan get held back? He's a green. Oh, he did though. Somehow a green got destroyed. Sothan knocked off the track. Lundios in second, but lots and lots of orange. Augur takes out easy green from the back. Or some sort of middle of the pack. Satan in the lead. We know what the oranges do. Die to the green booms, and here they come. Fisty's going to try and take Satan off, but Satan survives this. Alkarion and Shaggydan destroyed. Sothan does last, and Satan gets coned. Satan gets hit by this. Augur is going to fix it with money if he can. Sothan does get taken up. Satan might be able to stick the land in. Augur, thank you for the big bits. Fisty, thank you for the big bits. Where's Satan? Satan's landed. And he's facing the right way, but he's likely to get coned. Cats is arriving for the greens. Does this hit Satan and not Cats? Yes, there we go. Right, the greens are back in the lead. Tagslack spins out in second. Shaggydan in second. Easy green, Chaz and Eric get destroyed by Eric. Tagslack now in the lead. Cats has fallen behind. Shaggydan in third. Is it possible for the oranges to do this? Come on, Tagslack. Cats is in second, Alkarion's in third. Tagslack gets hit by this, certainly. He doesn't, but Cats does. Does Shaggydan avoid it? He doesn't. Tagslack clear through. Does Tagslack avoid this? He does not. Tagslack gets hit by the next nuke from orbit. And Chaz is the one that survives to potentially get the overtake. He's got a long way to go, though. Tagslack could land it. Oh, he just didn't. Schmitz, Azzy, everybody getting killed. Lundios is going to be the one, maybe? No? Yeah, Chaz is arriving. Tagslack needs to get some pace back because if he doesn't, Chaz will. The game thinks Mindrake's in the lead for some reason. Very confused. Tagslack gets the land in and up he goes again. Does Chaz avoid it? He does. There we go. There's the green look we all expected. Green's back in charge. Chaz, the lone green, in second. Lundios in second, I should say. Once Tagslack lands, he'll be in third. What do you mean green look? The fact that Chaz didn't get hit but Tagslack did is wild. Unless you aimed it, did you? I see. Chaz in the lead for the greens as we near the exit. Tagslack in second, Shaggydan in third. I mean, it's a story of marbles, right? Orange is leading. Chaz in the bang bus is away. Tagslack, Shaggydan in second and third. I mean, if Chaz was to fall, throwing money at a problem until it gets solved is not called luck. No, it's called skill, right? The tyranny of the rich. Chaz is trying to get the turn. He's struggled with it though. Tagslack's in the background. Can't stay on the level. That's a good attempt though. Tagslack and Shaggydan arriving, but Chaz finishes over the finish line and the greens get yet another point. That's what, 1 point in the last 24, I think? You can't even complain, right? 70 point gap now. Like, what's the orange's win percentage? What would it be? 27 now. We've got a 10.1 win percentage in the last month and a half. 10% is our win percentage. And for the most part, we have slightly less, but it's not far off half. What sense does it make? Alright, stubble around. Give it a few minutes, I'm going to get it under 10. Oh, Jesus, Augur, I didn't see the size of that last one. Augur, thank you for the massive boom towards the end. Augur, thank you for the big bits throughout. Fisty, thank you for the bits. Eric, thank you for the bits. I appreciate everybody. You were all very nice. I'm going to use it to buy a depression P-word. Right, this is the stubble around. Join me if you fancy. If I come first, the oranges gain a point. If I come last, the oranges lose a point. Final act of the week. I almost kind of want the Greens to win everything now, just as like a, well, what chance did we have kind of set up? Right, race. It's the Stubbler round. We've got Stubbler, Chaz, Mindray, Southend, Auger, Azzy, Lundios, Cat, Shaggy Dan, Bear, 6-4, Rizar, Fisty, Alkirion, Easy Green, Eric, all in. Astronomically bad luck. The dumb thing is the point gap was like 18 points or something building up to the World Olympics. That was the turning point, right? Early boost from Satan is a good one, but it's not Satan we're supposed to be looking at. Where's Stubbler? All the way at the fucking back. Alright, I'm miles off as we speak. This is not looking good, but can I film myself? I can. We're in 8th, we're in the top 10. Auger booms Mindrite. Mindrite goes up in the air. Chaz is in the lead as we speak. Stubbler in 4th. Imagine, 5th. Shaggy Dan, help me back on my wheels. Oh, Azar just clipped me at the end. Look, you see that pit manoeuvre from Azar. I don't like the look of this, though. Everybody boosted in the background, all the oranges trying to throw it. I respect it. We're out of the top 10, though. And there's not a great deal of people behind me. 6-4 and Bear jostling to try and be the one that knocks me off the level. 6-4 and his tractor. Come on, hold him back. The boom comes in. Fisty, Alkirion, Satan, Alkirion twice, Fisty twice, dead. Good. Hold him behind. Auger goes and blows up Mindrite as well. Mindrite's going up. Right. Eric gets taken out. This is good. Juggle everybody behind me. This is the way. Huge booms come in. Everybody's dying there, but I don't think I am. Oh, I've died on that one, though. There we go. Alkirion, thank you for the monster bits. Auger, thank you for the monster bits. Eric, thank you for the monster bits. Can we have one of them spoony situations where I got fired over the finish line, please? I'm in 2nd. Go on. Can I land, please? This is taking the piss. Am I the only one in the air? No, Paul was up there with me. Lovely. Sothan's gone to the moon. Right, I've stuck the landing. Sublo, where are we going here? What is this? I'm going up again. Okay, I'm not winning the point. Katz has done that. Am I allowed to survive? Can I get a There we go, I've got the respawn. Lovely. What does that put me? 10th. Just finish now. Don't lose a point and we're good. I feel like the only thing the Oranges can celebrate in a week lately is me not losing as a point. I do go up on this though. Oh, go on. What a jump. What a jump from Stubbler. Right on the wheels, drive over the finish line, everybody's happy. Get over there fucking quickly. Oh. I'll take an 8th, that's not last. Auger, Alkirion, Eric, Lundios, thank you for the massive bit. And anybody else that did it, just this stream races that I can't see on screen. You're all very lovely, even if your intentions are far from pure. Right, Katz comes first. Who's going to come last? He's not going to finish. Going to be the only person that doesn't finish. He's been left out, bless him. Poor old Sothan. Well, that is a week where the Oranges failed to get a single point. However, next week things are changing in the build-up to Christmas, it would appear. Not for the Oranges, they'll lose every fucking point. However, golf is in 2 hours and 45 minutes where we will win a point because it's the only fucking thing that requires skill. Next week, however, Grounded will come to an end, Pacific Drive will briefly take over as the main playthrough, and the follow-up playthrough will begin. The 25-stream Minecraft Advancement Challenge, where a player who hasn't touched the game in any meaningful way in 13 years aims to explore as much of the new stuff as possible, completely blind. 25 streams, so it'll be over relatively quickly. And hopefully my winter car will be out by the time it's finished. So if you fancy that, I will see you there on Friday, almost certainly. For now, however, thank you all for the massive bits during stream races, you generous bastards. Thank you all for the subs, the hosts, the raids, and everything as always. There's no point in me checking if anybody's live right now because nobody streams in December, apparently. Not December, November. But I will see you next week. I love you all. Thank you all, as always. Congratulations to the Greens for a pretty flawless week, unless the Oranges can stop it very shortly. But for now, Augur, Easy Green, Eric, Satan, Mindrate, Shaggy Dan, Fisty, Bear, Azar, Chaz, and everybody else. I'll see you in golf. If I don't see you in golf, I'll see you in Discord. If I don't see you in Discord, I'll see you bright and early on Monday for the finale of Grounded. On August the 20th, the Greens had 153 points. Jesus. Is that the day? That's the day before the World Olympics started, Bear? That's brutal. That's brutal. Go watch Shaggy Dan later. For now, however, the final word from this is from Eric. Be sure to drink your Oval tea. That's a very maudlin end to a week, isn't it, this? Maybe we need a bit more juice.
In Romania.
Better.